मैंने यही बात कही थी 1989 में जुलाई में कि जहाँ ट्रेनिंग होती है टीचर्स की या प्रिंसिपल्स की, वहाँ खुद साक्षात परमात्मा आके बैठ जाते हैं, साक्षात। क्योंकि उनको ये लगता है कि आज जो कुछ होगा, आज जो कुछ घटित होगा यहाँ पे इस प्लेटफॉर्म से, उससे मेरा काम बनेगा, उससे मेरी बात बढ़ेगी, उससे मेरी ये दुनिया सुंदर हो जाएगी, उससे मेरी दुनिया का पाप कलुष थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा। इसलिए जब ट्रेनिंग होती है तो खाली सीट जो वहाँ पड़ी हुई है, इमेजिन कीजिए उसमें परमात्मा आके बैठा हुआ है और वो देखेगा कि आज आप क्या कर रही हैं और आप क्या सुन रही हैं। वो देखेगा कि आप यहाँ से क्या टेक अवे करके जा रहे हैं, वो देखेगा कि आप जाके क्या क्या इम्प्लीमेंट करने जा रहे हैं, वो देखेगा। और अगर नहीं करेंगे तो बहुत दुखी होगा, बहुत दुखी होगा, बहुत दुखी होगा। इमेजिन कीजिएगा ईश्वर आपको देख रहा है, in whichever form the faith you belong to, imagine that God is watching you, especially today. That learn from her whatever she's not going to teach anything, something very special. You are knowing everything. Everybody knows everything. No, right? Nothing unknown now in this world of night. The only thing is to create that rhythm, to create that resonance. Resonance is important. म्यूजिक वाले पता है रेजोनेंस नहीं बनेगी कुछ नहीं, रेजोनेंस इज इम्पोर्टेंट। उस एक सेकंड के रेजोनेंस के लिए तो हम लोग इतनी कोशिश करते हैं। सालों साल आप मंदिर जाते हैं, भगवान के होते हैं, हाथ आँख मूंदते हैं, जाते हैं मंदिर में आँख बंद कर लेते हैं, देखे जाते हैं मूर्ति को आँख बंद कर लेते हैं। नहीं, क्यों? वो रेजोनेंस क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं। द मोमेंट विच मोमेंट कैन चेंज योर लाइफ, वन सिंगल शॉर्ट मोमेंट और मिलियन पार्ट ऑफ 1 सेकंड can change your life if that resonance is created. एक बार अगर resonance create हो जाए, the tuning with the God, the tuning with the nature, the tuning with the teacher, the tuning with the subject, tuning with the knowledge, tuning with your divinity, if it is created within 1 second, the whole change takes place. It's not a matter of thousands of hours. It's not a matter of 50 hours, 100 hours. It's a matter of just 1 second. For that 1 second, we all are trying. Somehow, some way, somewhere, that resonance is created and we get the change. So, what is that? Finish. हम प्रेयर करेंगे आज कि आज आर्यावर्त की 3rd ट्रेनिंग है ये ऑफलाइन। आई थिंक ऑनलाइन दे हैव डन अराउंड 30 ट्रेनिंग्स, नो, एंड ऑफलाइन इज 3rd ट्रेनिंग। आई विल प्रे टू गॉड वो यहाँ रहें। I pray that resonance is created. 1 सेकंड के लिए क्रिएट हो जाए तो जाओ और बदल दो दुनिया को, बदल दो दुनिया। जाना उसके बाद स्कूल में भूल जाना कि हमें क्या टीए मिला, कितना इंक्रीमेंट मिल रहा है या नहीं मिल रहा है, कितना। जब हम लोग टीचर थे, जिस दिन प्रिंसिपल से लड़ाई होती थी ना, उस दिन बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाते थे। बच्चे कहते सर लगता है सर से प्रिंसिपल से लड़ाई हुई है। No, if I am unhappy with anything with the management, I used to do my best in the classes. That was my reaction. As a teacher, I was a teacher for 3 years like you, and I taught that. I was my second batch student only, no? Then I am sharing with you. Then, वो जो जाना यहाँ से लेकर बदल, तब अगर बदल दिया थोड़ा भी, तो बदलाव शुरू हो जाता है। कई लोग कहते हैं मेरे करने से क्या होगा, अकेला चना बाहर नहीं पहुंच सकता। कई लोग बहाने बात, लेकिन कोई चीज खड़ी है, साइंस वाले बताते हैं इनर्शिया में है, वो इनर्शिया में है, वो नहीं हिल सकती, तो इनर्शिया में। अगर थोड़ा सा हिलाएंगे तभी तो हिलेगी। थोड़ा सा हिला दो, फिर और फोर्सेस शायद उसको और आगे ले जाए। एक लंबी जर्नी में निकलते हैं हम, पहला कदम को बढ़ाना पड़ता है। एक स्टेप आगे तो जाओ, एक स्टेप कि आज मैंने ये काम कर लिया, आज हमने जीवन का ये आज के दिन मैंने दुनिया को क्या दिया। फॉर वॉट आई हैव नॉट बीन पेड, आई डू एटलीस्ट 1 वर्क फॉर विच आई हैव नॉट बीन पेड एवरी डे, एवरी आवर। जब और टीचर के पास का बहुत मौका है, बहुत मौका। ईश्वर के बाद अगर सबसे ज्यादा मौका किसी के पास सेवा का है तो टीचर के पास, बिकॉज he is meeting every day number of gods all around, playing, dancing, singing, reading, quarreling, shouting, all those type of gods are all around, and you are the master of the God. There you are the representative of the God. Remember this after this training, that the change has to come. And you have to bring the change, none else. You have to start bringing change in your system, in your school, and that will come only when you will bring change in yourself. Bring change in yourself. I think I was one of the principals. Now, after 3 years, I didn't complete by 3 years and I became principal. So many of my teachers, those who were still of science background, still we are one of the friends is Siddiq, where I am going tomorrow. They used to think always, they are the best teacher of the world. I think they are the best teachers. But their thinking was, okay, this many IIT should come, this many this come. But if we will go somewhere like CBC went to principal at Navodaya Vidyalaya, then my family, my responsibilities, my other things will be disturbed. I don't believe in that. When the options are given for me to become a principal in Navodaya Vidyalaya, I opted Bihar. Who will opt Bihar? A few people, Kanpur. Who will opt Bihar? I was knowing well about Bihar. But I thought, no, I will go to only Bihar. They tried to convince me, don't go Bihar, you will run away. I said, I will go only to Bihar, I will bring change. It was in my mind, if I could change even one teacher, one student, one society, one family. In the UP and Maharashtra, there were so many teachers like me, they will do, they are doing. If I could do something to my neighboring state, Bihar, I will be so happy. And I preferred, opted, insisted and joined Bihar. Since then, I am in Bihar. So that I cannot say that I have done something very great, but at least something I have done. Little movement, inertia, whoever have come to my touch in my life, I have done, tried to done. So at least I have prayed to God that this change should come. Once there was in 1997, there was a conference in Hindustan Press. They used to call different people, different sections, and they were talking about that what you have done, the great things in doctors, engineers, business persons, social workers, NGOs, and all together. They used to call. Later on, they started calling separate. That I'm talking 1997. I was also called from Gaya to Patna. And my chance came the last. I was the principal of DEV Cantonment area, Gaya, and my chance came the last. The the last. Started from here, I was there. And everybody has spoken very good things, so many things I have did, so many patients I have cured, so many things, so many dams I have made, so many injury work. What I should say? I have nothing to say much in my life as a principal, as a teacher. There was nothing to feel proud in 1997. I said only one thing. That I have nothing to share with you because I am a very new teacher. I joined teaching very lately in 1987. Nothing much to share with you as a teacher, as a principal. I can only say one thing, that any student who has been taught by me, any teacher who has worked with me, cannot be useless or anti-social in the society. That I guarantee, I stamp, and if anybody does it, I will cut my head and offer you. I said in front of all the visionaries, my age was how much? 36 years. That I will cut my head and offer you, anyone who has been a teacher with me or who has been a student with me does anything wrong which is not acceptable in society, and that was printed in the newspaper. That was printed. Okay. This authority, if I can perhaps, you all are better than me. You are younger than me. You have more energy. You have more potential, and you have more opportunity to learn and share now. Things are changed. So if anyone can do, anyone from now, even you are 59 years old, even you have 1 year time to change the world. Even you are 60, suppose 70 years, you have everywhere, the chances are there, they are waiting for you, that you come and change, we are ready to change. Ahilya प्रतीक्षा कर रही है. कहाँ कर रही थी प्रतीक्षा? आप प्रदेश की बात है, प्राउड फील करिए. अहिल्या प्रदेश यही थी, बिहार में थी. बात की है. वेयर वाज अहिल्या? किस जिले की है अहिल्या? कुछ नहीं पता. सोशल साइंस वाले लोग. कौन सा जिला? छपरा. सारण. राइट. ओके. वहाँ अर्जुन का कुछ है, पहचान आश्रम वगैरह है. अच्छा, that I'm not exactly place, but Chapra, Saran area somewhere. Yeah, Rivilganj. अच्छा, Rivilganj. Okay. तो अब अहिल्या प्रतीक्षा कर रही थी कितने हजारों साल से, मुझे पत्थर बना दिया गया है, तेरे पति ने मुझे पत्थर बना दिया, कारण जो भी रहा। लेकिन राम आएंगे, उनके पैरों की धूल पैरों के धूल से बोलेंगे तो हमको आप बिहारी गाना शुरू कर देंगे, पैरों की धूल से, हिंदी वालों के लिए केवल स्पर्श होगा और मैं फिर जाग उठूंगी, मैं फिर नाच उठूंगी, मैं फिर दुनिया में चमक बिखेरूंगी, फिर मैं एक ब्राह्मण कन्या बनकर समाज को बदलूंगी, फिर मैं खुश हो जाऊंगी, फिर मैं इस जीवित संसार का हिस्सा बन जाऊंगी। राम आएंगे। राम कब आएंगे? राम कब स्पर्श करेंगे पत्थर को, इस पाषाण। जो जरूरत उस वक्त अहिल्या को थी ना, वही जरूरत आज समाज की आपको है। आपकी जरूरत समाज को है, आपकी जरूरत समाज को। उठो, लाओ अपने पैरों की धूल में ताकत लाओ, वो ताकत लाओ कि स्पर्श करो तो अहिल्या भी जीवित हो। और ये ताकत सिर्फ आप ला सकते हैं, ये कोई और नहीं ला सकता। ये बदलाव की ताकत, ये चेंज, ये पूरा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन की पावर कोई और नहीं कर सकता। या तो मदर कर सकती है या टीचर कर सकता है, ये ताकत किसी और के अंदर नहीं है। स्पर्श कर दे और मरी हुई आत्मा जाग जाए और दुनिया को बदले। ये सिर्फ माँ कर सकती है, तो टीचर कर सकता है। भाग्यशाली वो लोग हैं जो माँ भी है और टीचर भी है, डबल भाग्यशाली। तो आप लोग आइए, आज की ट्रेनिंग के बाद उम्मीद करते हैं कि चेंज विल कम एंड यू विल ब्रिंग चेंज वेयरएवर यू आर। अब मैं आपका आधा घंटा ले लिया मैंने, नाउ आई विल क्लोज। मैं हाफ एन आवर टेकन विदाउट एनी प्रोग्राम। आई विल टेक योर टेस्ट, one small test. You all of you are having mobile in your hand? Yes. Switch on your mobile. Switch your mobile on for 5 minutes, and after that you can switch off. My test needs mobile, your mobile, or you can take your neighbor's mobile. Don't have 1 minute. One test I'll take. Just it's your test of personality. How do you think? And apart, I will give you my number also. So you can contact me if there is any confusion in your life, in your teaching, in your services, in your anything for which you society expects from you. If there is any problem, I am at your service. So switch on mobile, switch on. My number is 75. You have to send one message. So I am giving you number. You have to send one message right now. So I am giving my number 75 44 00 1210 75 44 00 1210. My name is C.B. Singh. You think come to one epic of our country, that is Ramayana. कई सारे लोगों के मन में आपके लिए, कई सारे पात्रों के लिए आपके मन में बहुत आदर होगा, आप सम्मान करते होंगे। बहुत सारे लोग इसमें हनुमान के भक्त होंगे, बहुत सारे लोग इसमें राम के भक्त होंगे, बहुत भरत की प्रशंसा करते होंगे, लक्ष्मण की करते होंगे, कई रावण की भी करते होंगे। रावण की बहुत सारी क्वालिटीज थी, कई सारे उनकी भी करते होंगे। रावण का भाई कुंभकर्ण, कोई प्रशंसा करता है नहीं करता? मैं करता हूँ। उसे रावण को रोका था, क्या कर दिया तुमने, वैदेही को उठा के लाए और फिर भी अपना कल्याण चाहते हो, रोका था, अभी भी लौटा दो जब जाकर। सबके अंदर कुछ बाली, सुग्रीव, तमाम अंगद है ना, तमाम पात्र हैं, 50 पात्र हैं जो जिसके बारे में आप कहीं कहीं जानते हो। आप सोचिए अपनी पर्सनैलिटी के हिसाब से, अपने मन के हिसाब से, आप इनमें से गिवन एन अपॉर्चुनिटी, अगर रामायण का समय चल रहा होता और आपको इसमें कोई एक पात्र बनना होता, तो आप क्या बनना चाहते? ध्यान रहे, सोच लीजिए, अभी 2 मिनट बाद लिखिएगा। ध्यान रहे कि वो बनना गिफ्ट में बनना नहीं होगा। अगर हनुमान बनना चाहते तो आपको बलशाली बनना होगा, आपको बहुत मेहनत करनी होगी, तब हनुमान बनेगी। यूं ही नहीं किसी कोई बना देगा, बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। वो दासत्व लाना होगा, वो बोध लाना होगा। हनुमान में बुराई भी है कि वो जागते ही नहीं है, सोए रहते हैं। उनको कहना पड़ता है काच सागिरहा बलवाना, उठो जागो, उत्तिष्ठत जागृत प्राप्य वरन निबोधत। हनुमान को कहना पड़ता है, तब हनुमान उठते हैं, वरना सोए। तो आप सोच लीजिए, आप उसमें तमाम बातें 50 बातें मैं देखना चाहता हूँ। मैंने 8 का नाम लिया, तब सबका नाम नहीं लिया। आप जानते होंगे आप किस पात्र के नजदीक स्वयं को पाते हैं, या गिवन एन अपॉर्चुनिटी क्या बनना चाहेंगे। विभीषण बनना चाहेंगे, रावण बनना चाहेंगे, कुंभकर्ण, मेघनाथ, अंगद, हनुमान, नलनील, वो जटायु का भाई कौन, संपाति बनना चाहेंगे, या आगे जाए सुग्रीव बनना चाहेंगे, बाली बनना चाहेंगे, भरत शत्रुघ्न बनना चाहेंगे, वशिष्ठ बनना चाहेंगे, विश्वामित्र बनना चाहेंगे, जनक बनना चाहेंगे, सीता बनना चाहेंगे, या वो उनके जो और तमाम पात्र क्या बनना चाहेंगे। एज ए टीचर वेयर यू लाइक टू गो, क्या बनना चाहेंगे वो आप हमें मैसेज डालिए। हम आपका नाम पूछने का नाम हम आपका कलेक्ट कर देंगे, डोंट वरी, आई विल टेक फ्रॉम मैं। You just send a message through WhatsApp on the given number that I will only write the name. कुछ लैंग्वेज की कोई जरूरत नहीं, you write the name. What क्या बनना चाहते हैं, क्या बनना चाहते हैं। अगर आप मान लो आपके मन में आ रहा है मैं कैकेयी बनना चाहती हूँ, just write कैकेयी। कैकेयी पूरी बात नहीं है। If कैकेयी would have not been there, Ravana would have not been killed. कैकेयी played a role given by whom? Who gave the role to do? सरस्वती ने दिया था ये काम, तुमको ये काम मत भ्रम कर दिया। Change the mind that you have to do this. So everyone has one role and you have to write, so that I will let you know that how you can reach to your, yes, I will suggest you, I will guide you. कैसे बनेंगे आप जहाँ लोग जो आप बनना चाहते हैं वो। मेरा आज से आपका संबंध एक बन गया, एक गुरु और शिष्य का, गुरु ना भी हो, एक बुजुर्ग का और एक छोटे का, बड़े छोटे का संबंध बन गया। तो वी विल टॉक। आप अभी बताइए, इस नंबर पे दीजिए that which role you would like to have in your life given an opportunity. रामायण में सब भेजे तो बताएं, जल्दी से भेजिए, बैंक का टाइम जा रहा है। Any one role. You don't pick 2 roles. On any one role you can pick. For any one role of Ramayana. फिर मैं भी बताऊंगा आपको कि कौन सा रोल सबसे अच्छा होता मेरे हिसाब से, हम बताएंगे। उतना के तब बात खत्म करेंगे। That is my last thing. जल्दी से लेते सबने, please don't. All of you have sent. Please send because the time is being recorded. It's a CBSE workshop. Every minute counts. Okay. You have sent all of you.
Yes, sir.
All of you. Anybody left? No. अब हाथ उठाइएगा बस, जो हम पूछेंगे उसमें हाथ उठाइएगा। कुछ पात्रों के नाम हम लेंगे तो हाथ देखना चाहेंगे। आप लोगों में किसने विभीषण का रोल प्ले चाहा? विभीषण, दोस्त में ऑप्टेड विभीषण वन राइट। किसने जटायु बनना चाहा है? हाथ उठाइए। जटायु वन। किसने बनना चाहा है? सुग्रीव 1। कौन बनना चाहा है? रावण नहीं, राम, लक्ष्मण, सीता, कैकेयी, मंथरा। कुंभकर्ण, मेघनाथ, विश्वामित्र, then you, okay, one Hanuman, I forgot. Maximum hands will be for Hanuman, I'm sure. I said maximum hands will be there. Anyone wanted to become that Gilhari who played a role in dropping a sand? आप किसी ने गिलहरी का रोल प्ले किया? गिलहरी का एक रोल था उसमें? सेतुवर्ती साहब नहीं, किसी ने क्या गिलहरी का रोल, सबसे छोटा रोल बट मीनिंगफुल रोल। किसी ने नल नील का नाम लिखा है क्या? पानी नहीं। अब हम बताते हैं आपको मुझे अगर क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता ना तो मैं नल नील बनना चाहता। नल नील, नल नील। क्यों? टीचर में वो ताकत है, स्पर्श कर दे अगर पत्थर को तो पत्थर उड़ने लगे, तैरने नहीं लगे, उड़ने लगे। एक बच्ची को अगर आपके अंदर वो ताकत है, अगर आप स्पर्श कर देते हैं, यू कैन चेंज द होल लॉट ऑफ हिज लाइफ। कंप्लीट रिवर्सल कर सकते हैं। महामूर्ख को महाविद्वान बना सकते हैं, महाकामजोर को महाकर्मशील बना सकते हैं। आप कर सकते हैं। बस अब उस स्पर्श की ताकत आएगा। वो नल नील को तक गिफ्ट मिलता है। आप अच्छा, अगर आपको पारस में और नल नील में कुछ बनने को मिल जाए तो पारस बनना चाहेंगे? पारस पत्थर या नल नील बनना चाहेंगे? पारस पत्थर नहीं बनना चाहेंगे? पारस पत्थर स्पर्श करेंगे, सोना हो जाएगा। बट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ सोना, उसका इस्तेमाल क्या होगा? यहाँ जो आप नल नील तो मनुष्य बनेंगे, जीवित मनुष्य, नल नील जीवित प्राणी है। और दूसरा उसका इस्तेमाल क्रिएटिविटी में, पत्थर का पुल बनाएंगे, जोड़ने का काम। और जोड़ना ही आपका काम है। आपका काम जोड़ना, आपका काम सिर्फ जोड़ना। आप पुल हैं स्कूल और पेरेंट के बीच में, पढ़ाई लिखाई और बच्चे के बीच में, आलस्य और बच्चे के बीच में, तेजस्विता और बच्चे के बीच में पुल है। उसके लक्ष्य और वर्तमान के बीच में आप पुल हैं, भविष्य और वर्तमान के बीच में आप पुल हैं। आज जो भी गड़बड़ियां हैं समाज में, उसकी वजह हम हैं, टीचर्स हैं। आज समाज में, दुनिया में जो कुछ भी फैला हुआ है, उसकी जिम्मेदारी हमको लेनी होगी। हम और आज के बाद 10 साल बाद जो दुनिया होगी, 20 साल बाद, उसकी जिम्मेदारी आपको लेनी होगी। आप लीजिए। आप पुल हैं वर्तमान और भविष्य। आप पुल हैं निराशा और आशा। आप पुल हैं हार और जीत के पुल हैं। आप पुल हैं माँ के अरमानों के सपने। आप पुल हैं। You can lift up anything from any point to any point by your simple touch, provided that you have the power of the touch in you. For that you have to attain. तब करना होगा, तब करो और देखो ये पावर आपको मिलती है। तब करेंगे ये शक्ति आपको मिल जाएगी। मेक द वे ऑफ लाइफ। सुबह से उठ के शाम तक ये सोचना कितना तप किया मैंने, और वो तप ले दो अपने बच्चे के नाम। हे ईश्वर, इस बच्चे को तो बहुत ऊपर ले जाना, इसको समाज में, दुनिया में फैला दो, इसका नाम फैलाना चाहिए। अपने बच्चे को छूट कर अगर दूसरे के बच्चे के लिए ऐसा करते हैं, वो हो के रहे। If you decide that these students of mine should be world known, they will be world known. None can stop it. God cannot stop it. Sun can rise in the west, but that can never happen. That your desire is unfailing by God. He will give you. He will grant you. He will make everything to make your words happening in this world. If you really have that kind of stuff, that kind of level, that you say with the God कि मुझे ये चाहिए ही चाहिए, मुझे इस बच्चे को दुनिया में फैला देना, इस बच्चे का नाम पूरी दुनिया में होना चाहिए, होगा, करके देखिए, होगा। और अगर आपने ऐसे 100-200 बच्चों को भी कर दिया, दुनिया खूबसूरत हो जाएगी। कितनी दुनिया खूबसूरत हो जाएगी। और फिर हम लोग कहेंगे इतनी बेसी को कोई ट्रेनिंग की जरूरत नहीं है। We all are enlightened. Our teachers are so powerful, so magical. They can create a spell of magic and the whole world will be different. This power. Only we can earn and we will earn, and the process has already started. We started thinking that we'll do something special, and when they will conclude, the session will conclude, then thought will be stronger, more focused. What I have to do, what changes I should bring in my personality, in my teaching style, in my way of performance. That changes how I should do, how should we start thinking about our children, what perspective we should think, not to make no ideas like prejudices about the student, about the parent, about the school, about the management, about the society. Have your own, create your own, and find that level from where you become null. Touch करो, स्पर्श करो पत्थर के बच्चों को, उड़ने लगे। स्पर्श करो अहल्या को, जाग उठे। ऐसा स्पर्श स्पर्श नहीं करना होगा आपको, देख लोगे हो जाएगा। देखना ये भी काम है, ये भी नहीं करना होगा। अगर सही में तप है, सोच लोगे तो हो जाएगा। सोच लोगे, सोच लेंगे आप और हो जाएगा। जस्ट ट्राई, कोशिश करो, एक बार कोशिश तो करके देखो। सैल्यूट टू ऑल ऑफ यू, थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you so much, sir. So, nothing can be better than this understanding, than this, what sir has delivered, that is priceless. Okay, before we start, we have to divide the entire audience into small groups because we are going to do different activities in groups. So, because most of the teachers are from Ishan International or Ishan International Girls School, we need a mixed lot. So what we are going to do, we are going to call out numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because 91 are there. So 10 groups we can divide ourselves. Remember, all ones should be together, all twos should be together, all threes should be together like this. So can we do this? Let us start. 1. 1 बोल के इधर खड़ी हो जाएगी। 2 का अलग ग्रुप बनेगा। हाँ। Next 2, 3, 4, चल। जाके 4, हाँ। 5. Next. Okay. 10. 10. Okay, 9 groups. 9 हो गया ना? 1 बोलिए फिर। आपका नंबर याद रखना, नहीं तो एक साथ नहीं हो पाएगा। बोलिए जल्दी जल्दी। You understand how we are just forming nine तक हम लोग follow करेंगे, all one together, all two together, all three together, all four together, all five together. Sheet of paper. There was an activity for ice breaking where you are going to draw something on the paper. You are going to draw something on the paper which you will tell about your likings, your dislikings, your beliefs, your values, something. You draw. You don't have to be a perfect artist. Our focus is not on the artistic part of it. It is only going to tell you, you are going to tell others about your faiths, your beliefs, your likings, your dislikings. Suppose I like music very much. So I can draw something which will depict that I am a music lover. Okay? And then you will show it in your group and see whether they can understand what you are drawing. What you want to tell about yourself, if they have understood. Okay? Because when we are talking about life skills, there are thinking life skills, there are social life skills, there are emotional life skills. But at the same time, first of all, we need to remember that we are part of the society. Human beings are actually social animals. We cannot live separately. We cannot live lonely. And that's why, if you are going to communicate with others, your communication should be effective. All communication is not verbal. है ना? हमेशा तो हम लोग बोल के समझाते नहीं है। कभी हम लोग फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन से, बॉडी लैंग्वेज से कुछ ड्रॉ करें, कुछ स्क्रिबल करें, उससे भी लोगों को पता चलता है कि हम लोग कैसे हैं। So you are trying to tell the other members of the group what you like, what you dislike, what are your faith, what are your beliefs, what are your values. Please draw something. Not necessarily that you will be drawing yourself. आप देखो कैसे, है ना? बताएं। चलो कुछ करते हैं। So, do it. 5 minutes only. 5 minutes. Draw something for yourself.
नंबर मिलेगा आयुष्मान प्लीज
说过来。
This is done. So this is need analysis questionnaire. There are questions. Please fill that questionnaire. Not this one, those where there are MCQ type questions with options. Act like a man and be like a lady. Point to gender stereotype. Which of the following skills is essential to contain the damaging effects of living up to gender stereotype? Did you understand the question? ये होता है ना, हम लोग बोलते हैं लड़का नहीं काटते, लड़का नहीं रोते, है ना? I'm sorry, हमारी इस वेरी बैड. लड़कों नहीं रोते हैं या लड़की जो है ये लड़की जैसा काम नहीं है. अब लड़की जैसा बनो, लड़की हो तो लड़की जैसा बनो, और अगर लड़का हो तो लड़का जैसा काम करो. तो ये जेंडर स्टीरियोटाइप है ना? आज के सोसाइटी में जेंडर स्टीरियोटाइप में हम लोग काम नहीं कर सकते, उससे हम लोग को बाहर आना है. तो इसमें 4 ऑप्शंस है कि which of the following skill is essential to contain the damaging effect of living up to the society, to gender stereotype. What do you think? The option dealing with emotions. Okay. Any other answer? Yeah. Yes. Effective communication skill is very much important. If you want to come out of the damaging effect, then that is also very, very important. Now go to the next question. We are going to discuss everything afterwards. Do it yourself. Can you give the answer of the second question? When a student says, okay, I would rather think upon a picture on my own than trace or copy. That is creativity. Okay, thank you. Group number 3, the third question. When a student expresses, I would rather have as a friend someone who is lively and full of ideas than someone who is nice and always wants to do what I want. He or she has high, yes, critical thinking. Okay, group 3, can you elaborate what does critical thinking mean? There is one important point what we were missing, I think. Yes, anyone from the group? To think beyond the box can be creative also, but when we are talking about critical thinking, we have to have objective thinking. Means the thinking or decision making should not be biased. हम लोग की जो व्यक्ति आनी जो है उसका छाया डिसीजन मेकिंग के ऊपर ना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, हम लोग का अंदर में जो लैकिंग डिस्ट्रैक्टिंग है या तो जो बायस है उसका शैडो कभी भी मेरा डिसीजन मेकिंग के ऊपर नहीं आ सकता है. दैट्स कॉल्ड ऑब्जेक्टिव थिंकिंग एंड दैट इज क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग. देन यू हैव टू सी प्रॉस एंड कॉन्स विद क्लियर आईज. ठीक है, हाँ, ओके. नेक्स्ट, या कीप इट हियर. Group number 4. Read out. Which one of the following indicates effective communication skills if one receives unfavorable feedback? Yeah, picture.
ऐसे लोग हैं जो हमारे सामने हमारी चीज़ों की निंदा करते हैं, तो वो अत्यंत हमारे अच्छे शुभचिंतक हैं जो चाहते हैं कि हमें परिवर्तन हो, और परिवर्तन संसार का नियम है।
कोई बता सकता है निंदा और आलोचना में क्या फर्क है?
निंदा we say contempt or complaint as fully negative thinking, but आलोचना critique is a high positive thinking. आलोचना से मानव के अंदर सकारात्मक सोच और सद्विवेक जाती है। आलोचना का तात्पर्य सकारात्मक समीक्षा है, जबकि निंदा केवल निगेटिविटी की ओर प्रेरित करती है।
Like that. उससे भी हम लोग कुछ पॉजिटिव कर सकते हैं, तो थोड़ा बेनिफिट है ना। So if someone is criticizing us, don't take it on heart. It means maybe he or she is the greatest friend. Now, one of the following statements you find, anyone from group 5? What is over now? Group 5? Where is group 5? Yeah. So one of the following statements is correct in the context of managing emotions. Can you tell me what is the next? What is the correct answer? D. Feeling different emotions at different times is normal. Okay? Why is this the correct answer? The emotions are very normal. It's not that being emotional means very bad all the time. No. But yes, you have to know how you will manage your emotions. But it's very true that feeling different emotions at different times is very bad. Thank you, sir. Group 6. Group 6, please. When time is right, I face my negative feelings and work through what the issue is. This indicates the presence of managing emotion. There is one more, self-awareness. I know about myself, that is very important, huh? Because most of the time we know about others, but we don't know what is there inside me. So self-awareness is the most important awareness. We should know our strengths, we should know our weaknesses, and we should know what is there in our mind. So self-awareness is a very good one. Next. Yeah. Group number 7. Group 7. Yeah. What is group 7? No one. You have given direction to a stranger, or donated blood, or offered you a seat on a bus or a train to an elderly stranger, or done volunteer work for charity. These actions are indicative of which life skill? Yes, empathy and interpersonal skills. Can you please elaborate what is empathy?
To feel what others feel.
To feel about others' feelings. बहुत अच्छा से बोला जाता है कि दूसरे के जूतों में अपने आप को प्लेस करो. देखो कांटी कहाँ गड़ रहा है. ठीक है? It's not sympathy. It's not that you are a separate entity. You are thinking about someone with sympathy, with mercy, with kindness. It's you feel how he or she is feeling in that situation. That is empathy. Difficult. बोलना आसान है, लेकिन करना उतना आसान नहीं है. It also needs practice. तो पहले कोई भी सिचुएशन में गुस्सा करने से पहले, गुस्सा दिखाने से पहले, सैड हो जाने से पहले कि ऐसा किया, he has not done it to my expectation. पहले सोचिए कि उसकी उस सिचुएशन में कैसा फीलिंग करना स्वाभाविक है, ठीक है? So that is empathy, very important. Please, group number 8, someone. Yeah. 8. The process of decision making involves the following process in an order. Select the correct order. Yes. Option D is the correct order. First of all, you have to identify the problem, then analyze the problem, then think of alternatives. For one problem, there can be a number of solutions. So you have to think of all the alternatives and then decide on a course of action. सारा जो ऑप्शंस है उसको इवैल्यूएट करिए और देखिए क्या बेस्ट ऑप्शन हो सकता है. Now here, when we are in a society or in a school, we are working in groups. जब भी कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है, me as a person, I always think it is better to do a brainstorming. आप 4-5 आदमी के साथ बैठिए, सेम प्रॉब्लम को एनालाइज करने दीजिए और बोलिए कि उनके पास क्या ऑप्शंस होता है. हो सकता है कि उनके ऑप्शंस आपसे ज्यादा अच्छा है, तो आपके अंदर ईगो नहीं होना चाहिए. आप दूसरे से भी ऑप्शंस पूछिए, हो सकता है आपका बेस्ट ऑप्शन से उनका बेस्ट ऑप्शन बेटर हो, ठीक है? सो दिस इज आल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर डिसीजन मेकिंग. Number 9, to resist peer pressure. Peer pressure, group 9? Yes. Group 9, yeah. To resist peer pressure, to encourage to say no. How would you advise the students to respond? See, giving an alternative, okay? और भी आंसर हो सकता है. Say no and what क्या है? हो सकता है ना?
Yes, it's B and C.
Yeah. What about D?
It's B is
Yes, D
completely
is also an option. Avoid response. ठीक है? करते हैं हम लोग, सब लोग करते हैं. So it can be B, it can be C, it can be D. It depends on how you are as a person or how is the situation. When there's a very strong peer pressure, like we all are in schools, you know how strong is the peer pressure for a child. ठीक है? ग्रुप में सब लोग अगर एक बुरा काम कर रहे हैं, उस चाइल्ड को भी जो करना नहीं चाहता है उसको भी खींच के ले जाएंगे. तो कभी हम लोग नो बोलेंगे या चले आएंगे, कभी एक बेटर ऑल्टरनेटिव देंगे एंड कभी रेस्पॉन्ड नहीं करेंगे कि आप लोग जो भी करो, खराब काम करो, उसमें मैं नहीं हूँ. ठीक है? तो डिपेंडिंग ऑन द पर्सनैलिटी ट्रेट, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द सिचुएशन, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द नीड, we can choose the option according to the best option. Okay? Thank you. Sit down.
Thank you.
Before I go, I want to have 1 minute chat with my children. Okay? And as you said, children in your class, I cannot have a thought to say children. So, just came in my mind, because I'm not the, just one thing came to my mind. Most of the time we ask you when the teachers come for the interview, what is your strength? Do we? You also maybe ask me, what is your strength? And the other question is, what is your weaknesses? And 90% teachers or the employees fail to respond about their weaknesses. They don't share. They hesitate, or they may not be knowing most of the many of the times. I would like to discuss this matter in the August house today here, that whether it's better to know if only one alternative is given. Either you have to inform about your strength, or know about your strength, or know about the weakness, what should be known. Given a chance, either you should know fully about your strengths or you should know fully about your weaknesses. Which one will be the better response? Yes. You are yourself is a trainer, you should be here. No, ma'am? Bolo, which one? According to SWOT analysis, you should know. Okay, for a general person who is not knowing anything, should a person, for a student, for some young man who is going to start a career, he should know more about the strengths or weaknesses. Yeah. For me also, I agree with this question answer because what happened? Yes, clap for ma'am. She herself is a very good trainer and she has trained, I think, many people. You have trained? How many students you have trained? Engineering courses and all, I know her personally. So now, strength is more not that important as weakness is important because strength will be informed by some other also. Your parents will inform, your teachers will inform, your friends will inform. Weaknesses nobody will inform you. And all weaknesses are not known by others. Some of the weaknesses you only know. No, nobody else shares you. So knowing the weakness is more important than knowing the strength. Because strength, somebody will definitely one day or some other day will be appreciated. Somebody will find it. But weakness, finding weakness is more. Somebody, I can give an example. Like suppose you are in a golden pot. Golden pot made of gold, all strength, very precious that metal. You can, and you are keeping something in the amrit or something, or something milk. But there is one small hole in the pot. Despite having a golden one made of gold, that the nectar will not be contained, the water will go away, and then all your efforts will go up in vain if you are really not knowing that. You have to pluck that. You have to pluck that one, the weakness. So weakness is more important. So whenever you are, wherever you are, always keep in your mind that weakness. Do I have some weakness? Do I react like this? Everybody is having the weakness. Many of the say that I don't have any weakness. I never selected any teacher who said that I don't have any weakness or I am not aware of my weakness. No, you are God. Even God is having weakness. Okay, somebody is saying that I would like to become a Rama, but despite with one direction that he should not abandon Sita. Some teacher has written, I have to do. So weakness is there, and you find weakness, and pluck. Work hard on your weakness. Wherever you that I have to, because weakness is darkness, strength is your light. Light will automatically come. Light is there, you will see. But once you are in darkness, you have to know that I am in darkness. Otherwise, you will not be able to see anything. You have to know that yes, I am in darkness. Light to you. Darkness, knowing darkness, I am in darkness, my weak area, I have to work on it, my pronunciation, my language, my behavior, my interpersonal skills, my responsibility of the responsibilities. You should know. Many of the things don't like growing PhD in some artificial state, you are not getting so much respect in our school. The others have been respected. Why? Why you are not doing this? Why you are not? Have you ever thought about that? Though these are the best teachers, I think every principal sends in such things the top teachers only. But you think yourself that if somebody else is getting more responsibility, more respect, more honor, then something is wrong with you. You have to think. Respect is directly proportionate to responsibilities. R and R. The more responsibility you take, the more respect you get. It happens in the family also. It happens in society. Thank you. I wanted to be full day, but it doesn't allow. Ma'am is not permitting me. Okay, this is what. So you enjoy and remember only one thing to me, that God is sitting there. Okay. Don't make him sad today. After today, that every day you ask. In my training, God was there. My brother said that, okay, God was there. Am I responding to that level to God, that whatever I've learned, I'm applying my life or not? I'm doing that with my children or not? No reaction. Stop groupism. Stop talking like again most of the teachers. Many talented teachers. One of the teachers, one of the school of my friend, brilliant teacher. I've never seen such a teacher in my lifetime. Such a teacher, brilliant. All Vedas. No, he can recite all Vedas. Sanskrit, even I die to come to me to talk. But the only thing, wherever I place him, he finds something wrong about the man. And then he will keep saying, full WhatsApp is always full with this is wrong, this is wrong. So have you seen any brightness? No, they're all wrong. Brilliant, God gift. Try not to go there. Try. Look at आपका जो काम है ना वो निर्माण का है. निर्माण में कंकड़ियां नहीं गिनते. जब आप मिट्टी बनाते हैं ना वो कुम्हार, वो कंकड़ियां नहीं गिनता, वो कंकड़ियों को हटा देता है. ऐसे बनाता है, कंकड़ियां हटा देता है. Just remove. गिनना नहीं है, कंकड़ियां गिनने हटा देना, हट जाना है, बच जाना, निकल जाना है, कुछ बना देना, बना देना. कंकड़ियां गिनोगे बुराई है, सब जगह कुछ बुराई, तुम्हें कोई ऐसी जगह नहीं बुराई, सब जगह बुराई है, राइट? तो आप उसको गिनो नहीं, ऐसी बन जाओ, ऐसे रोशनी बन जाओ, वो स्कूल तुम्हारी वजह से जाना जाए. आपका स्कूल आपकी वजह से जाना चाहिए. ये वो वाला स्कूल जहाँ शर्मा जी काम करते हैं, वो वाला स्कूल जहाँ वर्मा जी हैं, वो जो मधुमेह वाला स्कूल है, वो जो प्रतिष्ठा में ऐसे जाना चाहिए. तब बात बनेगी, कि आपका स्कूल आपकी वजह से जाना. आज हमारे किसी का फेयरवेल था 10 दिन पहले. पेरेंट्स ने अपने वीडियो मंगाए, टीचर्स को गीतांजलि नाम की टीचर, क्लास 1 और 2 टीचर्स, they are crying. Whether I have got a maximum number of complaints against her in my school. Always parents are complaining. She's very cruel, she's very disciplinarian. But when they knew that she's leaving, all crying, no, we want my child to not go to school because of this. I remember that. I said, I was a part of the meeting and I cried. If teacher has to be, the teacher has to be this way. Teacher हो तो वैसे बनो कि जब छोड़ने का मन हो प्रिंसिपल रोने लगे. प्रिंसिपल की स्ट्रिक्ट गुम हो जा रही, मेरा एक किसे जाएगा तो मेरे से कैसे चलेगा? इन बन जाओ बिल्कुल कि उसके बिना दुनिया चलेगी नहीं. इस अंधेरे अंजुमन में मैं अकेला ही दिया हूँ. ये है किसी हिंदी किताब पढ़ा था मैंने. इस अंधेरे अंजुमन में मैं अकेला ही दिया हूँ. मत बुझाओ, रोशनी जब भी मिले मुझसे मिले. रोशनी जब भी मिले से वही बने. बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत.
Thank you very much, sir. For
Is not going to be a right decision for me, but I was determined, so I left. And मेरे फेयरवेल में जिंदगी में मेरे स्कूल में कुछ भी अच्छा होता है, मैं उनको फोन करती हूँ. सर ऐसा हुआ. And I remember all his golden words. So when being a teacher, we have to be so good to the institute that the whole institute and the parents and the teachers will feel when you leave the school. ठीक है? It touched me so that I have goosebumps. Let us go to the 10th question. Non-verbal signs of stress. Stress तो सबकी जिंदगी में होते हैं और आपके students को और ज़्यादा होते हैं. When they are children, they feel more stressed out. But there are some verbal signs, there are some physical signs, there are some facial expression which will make you know that he or she is under stress. There are some options here: avoiding eye contact, fiddling with clothes, stuttering, chewing nails. All four. Maybe he or she will show one or two or all, but these are the signs that the subject is under stress. Okay? हम लोग भी करते हैं, नजर भी मिलाते हैं, वहाँ से हट जाते हैं, कपड़ा लेके खेलते हैं. Means we are under stress. So if something like that comes to you, feel that yes, there is stress. So I have to combat it. ठीक है? 11. Anyone can volunteer for the answer. Advertisements try to attract attention and sell products by using film stars, players, or famous persons for endorsement. Which life skill is required to resist the impact of advertisement that does not communicate harmful consequences of the use of the product? It is option D, critical thinking. Because we are thinking objectively. जो भी आप दिखाओ, मुझे पता है ऑब्जेक्टिव वे में जैसे मैं सोची मुझे पता चल गया कि ये चीज मेरे लिए है या ये चीज मेरे लिए नहीं. So you have to see with open eyes. You should not be biased. So there should be critical thinking. Number 12. Which of the following will help you to analyze the pros and cons of any situation? Again, it is critical thinking. But we need to remember, yeah, D, 12D. So we have done, all of us have done all the 12 questions. हो गया? Okay. Now, when we have done that, we have to take out handout 1B. Handout, आंसर तो हो गया, आंसर की दे दीजिए एक बार. आंसर की दे दीजिए, आप लोग देख लीजिए, सब हो गया तुम्हें. Please check it yourself. और उसके बाद किसी चैलेंज में आप करके जमा भी करेंगे. ठीक है, एक क्वेश्चन के लिए मार्क 1 है. आपको फर्स्ट 3 क्वेश्चन भी करना. 40 मिनट्स की टाइम है, इसलिए क्या बाहर जाए क्या करें. There is no option. Now you have to think creatively. मैं ये करती हूँ, सो मैं आपको पूछा सोच के बताओ क्या करो. 40 मिनट की टाइम है. क्वेश्चन पेपर आंसर शीट लेके आपको बाहर नहीं जाना है, करेक्शन नहीं करना है और फर्स्ट 3 को भी चुनना है. 40 मिनट से करते हैं. Exactly. Now please come here.
Yes, ma'am. We'll interchange the answer sheet with each other, and ma'am will give the solution or whatever, and then we'll check.
The answer key should be there on the board.
Yeah.
Write the answer keys until you correct the answer of your friend sitting next to you. क्या होगा? आपको पूरी आंसर करेक्शन.
And that will increase work efficiency, time management is also there.
And then you get the marks. It's very easy to find out. Very effective. Very effective. So this is experience. Okay. Now he is a trainer and also a very experienced just try to use this technique. आपके क्लासरूम का efficiency 10 गुना हो जाएगा. बच्चा से काम कीजिए, बच्चा को मैनेजर बनाइए. Okay? They will never do something which is bad or which is not effective. Next. I have told information types. There is a handout. There are some questions. Handout 1, that's all. Handout 1B. This is a group activity. See, there are 5 questions. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि आप सारे क्वेश्चन का आंसर करिए, लेकिन ग्रुप में क्वेश्चन को बांट दीजिए ताकि वो लोग एक क्वेश्चन का आंसर करिए, 5 क्वेश्चन का आंसर आ जाएगा. ठीक है, गॉट इट. आपके पास 5 क्वेश्चन हैं, वो लोग एक क्वेश्चन को आंसर करिएगा ताकि 5 क्वेश्चन एक ग्रुप में पढ़ाइए. So 10 minutes for this.
अरे इंग्लिश में जवाब सेल्फ अवेयरनेस हो गया, क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, आप लीजिए लीजिए हम ट्रेन करेंगे।
प्रोजेक्ट वर्क के थ्रू बहुत सारा लाइफ स्किल आप सीख जाते हैं बच्चे। उसमें सोशल स्किल तो है ही है, कोऑपरेशन, कोऑर्डिनेशन, एम्पैथी, कम्युनिकेशन, क्रिएटिव थिंकिंग, क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, एवरीथिंग कॉन्सेप्ट एक प्रोजेक्ट उसका ये देखिए क्या क्या मतलब उसका आउटलाइन Once all the 5 questions for a group is done, please raise your hand for the group that that's
very important aspect
लास्ट में अटेंडेंस नहीं बनाया उन्होंने।
I know this is a little difficult because we are not having tables, but try to manage. Okay?
Komal Kumari from KK Public School. Is she here?
If it is done, please raise your hand. If all the 5 questions are done, so group 2 is done. Is it group 2 or 3? 3. And which is that group? 2 and 6, 3 and 6 and 8, 7. 3, 6, 7 are done. 2 is also done. 1 is also done. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 4 and 5 come up. 8 and 9 come up. See, nowadays we never tell teaching. We tell it is teaching learning process. Because every day when we go to our classrooms, not only we deliver something, we also receive. We receive a lot from the students. Okay? So we enrich ourselves. It's it should always be a two-way traffic. I have seen teachers who are always in a one-way traffic form. Lecturing, it becomes boring. And after a certain time, the students are not engaged. They just keep their switch off and their bodies are there, but their mind is not there in the classroom. So here, when we are in a training session, I always tell it's a discussion. We all will ponder over the questions, we all will answer, and we will enrich each other. I am the resource person, that doesn't mean that I know more than you. Maybe you are knowing better than me. So when we are getting your answer, we are going to enrich each other. Okay? And that's why, have you heard these phrases? Sage on the stage, guide by the side, and meddler in the middle. तो पहले हम लोग के पापा के दादा के जमाने में था सेज ऑन द स्टेज एज आई एम हियर, एक प्लेटफॉर्म में चढ़ जाओ, वेदी के ऊपर चढ़ जाओ और लेक्चर देते रहो. सेज ऑन द स्टेज, बिलीव मी, आज के जमाना में नहीं होना. अगर ऐसे करेंगे तो मेरे टीचिंग कोई लेने वाले नहीं है. सेकंड, गाइड बाय द साइड. यस, we are trained philosopher and guide for our students. So we have to be by their side. We have to have empathy. We have to feel how the child is feeling. What is his need? What is our need? And have to guide accordingly. So we all are facilitators. But if you are a great teacher, if you are a good teacher, you are a facilitator. You are a guide by the side. But if you are, or if I am a great teacher, I'll be a meddler in the middle. बच्चों के बीच में जाना है, क्योंकि पूरा क्लास मेरा है. बच्चों के बीच में जाना है, क्वेश्चन देना है, डिस्कस करना है, उनसे लेना है, आपसे कुछ देना है. ठीक है? So I'll be walking in between you, but before that, let us see what is written on the board. Life skills are abilities for adaptive and positive behavior. We are going to underline adaptive and positive that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. 21st century, ये बहुत tiring time है सबके लिए. We are feeling stress every time. We call it to be a VUCA era. VUCA. Volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous. जो बोलते हैं सो मीन नहीं करते हैं, जो मीन करते हैं वो बोलते नहीं हैं. Volatile अभी है, अभी नहीं है. Ambiguous, complex, very very complex because there are so many factors which are working. So ये भूखा जो हिंदी में हम लोग बोलते हैं ना भूखा, अगर हम लोग के पास प्रॉपर लाइफ स्किल नहीं है या स्टूडेंट्स के अंदर अगर ये प्रॉपर लाइफ स्किल हम लोग इंस्टिल नहीं करते हैं तो ये जमाना ये टाइम उसको खा जाएगा, वो जी नहीं पाएगा. So life skill is required by everyone so that we can live happily, we can live in a productive way. We can contribute to the society, we can contribute to the family, to the nation, and become a happy person. आज सवेरे सर आने से पहले मैं सोची थी उसी क्वेश्चन से शुरुआत करेंगे. जिंदगी में हम लोग क्या हासिल करना चाहते हैं? कोई आंसर? जिंदगी में क्या हासिल करना चाहते हैं हम लोग? यस, peace. Very good. Anyone else?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction कहाँ से आता है?
From our inner self.
Satisfaction. Okay. Any other answer? Yes, sir. Duty and devotion. Great, great. Anyone with my answer. We want to be happy. Okay? Believe me, for the last 5 years, as a principal, most of the time I was confined into my chamber, taking calls, doing so many duties, receiving mails, and answering them. But of late, I have started feeling that if I'm dissociated from the entire school, from the family, from my friends, this is giving me extra stress. कोई इंसान को सबसे ज्यादा आप तंग कर सकते हो, सबसे ज्यादा टॉर्चर कर सकते हो, अगर सबसे कट ऑफ करके उसको एक सेल में बंद कर दो. So I have started taking classes. हर एक दिन 3, 4, 5 क्लास भी लेती हूँ. चलो, when I am among the students, I am happy. Why? Because I am connected to the society. Without connection, without coordination, without needed effective communication skill, without problem solving, without emotional management, I am not a human being. So if you want to dissociate yourself from the entire society, you will be a lesser human being. Believe me, it's my personal experience. Happiness you will get when you are with others. उसमें आएगा, परिवार में नहीं होता है, कुछ नीच होता है, बातचीत होता है, आपका जो थॉट है उसके साथ मेरा नहीं मिल सकता है. But then also, when you are dealing with those emotions, you are managing your stress, you are doing problem solving, you are communicating with others, you are happy. The moment you are confined, you are not happy. It's my personal feeling, maybe it is different for others, but I feel I am happy when I am among people. Okay, so this is, in the life scale, we have to be adaptive. Adaptive क्या है? Adaptive. No. Adaptive is not grabbing it. Yeah, ma'am? Yes. Yeah? Flexibility. Flexibility should be there in our mind, in our thinking. That is adaptive. ठीक है? There are some people, as sir was, ma'am, please take your seat. As sir was discussing, कि आपके अंदर सारा गुण है, लेकिन आप adaptive नहीं है, adjust नहीं कर सकते हो. हमेशा दूसरों में गलती देखते हो, and आप सोचते हो मैं जैसा ये काम करती हूँ वही राइट है, आप जो करते हो सब गलत, मेरा वही करेक्ट है. आप कभी हैप्पी प्रोडक्टिव हो नहीं सकते. You yes. Big round of applause for that. Because we always learn from everything. Whatever we experience in our life, we become richer because we are going to gain something out of it. Okay? आज नीचे शायद प्रिंसिपल सर के चेंबर में एक लिखा हुआ देख रहे थे कि लाइफ में अगर फेलियर आते हैं तो आप बेटर सीखते हो कि उस परिस्थिति को कैसे टैकल किया जाए, और अगर विनर हो तो विनर हो, सक्सेसफुल हो. ठीक है? एवरी फेलियर टीचेस अस समथिंग and every success makes us enriched because we become leaders for others. Leaders doesn't mean that I have better quality. Leaders means you have to lead the way because you know that success is going to come in this way. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So life skills are abilities that facilitate the physical, mental and emotional well-being of an individual. These three parts of any individual are equally important. If you are not physically fit, you cannot do anything properly. If you are not mentally fit, तब तो कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते हो. And if you cannot manage your emotions properly, then also it is very difficult to become successful. So success and happiness can come only when these three segments of a personality is intact, in coordination with each other, and all together makes a complete man or a human being. I will not tell you, man, a human being. So Who is telling that? WHO, what is it associated with? World Health Organization. So you are healthy when you are physically healthy, when you are mentally healthy, and when you are emotionally healthy. Then only you are a perfect healthy human being. Otherwise, even any one of this sector is impaired, you are not a healthy person. Next one. Okay, we are going to go afterwards. Group number 1. Can you read out one answer of one question from it? You can take question number 1. Sir, please read out the question and then read out the answer.
First question. What do you mean? What do you understand by life skills? Though the term life skill is a very multi-purposes meaning. First of all, I would like to discuss each word of skill. S for speaking, K for keener ideas, I for imagination, L for likeness, and L for learner.
What a great. Thank you.
So, and it is life skill that makes us different and make us great over all other creatures. Without life skill, we humans' life is of no use. It is like a skill that bestowed in us art of critical thinking, self-awareness, and whatnot. I would like to say in this regard, ma'am, really, it is Herculean to define accurately life skill because many points. Munde mati penna. So actually, life skills, what can I say? There is beyond description in words, actually. So, life skills matter much, especially for teachers' life and as well as students' life. This is what I would like to say in this regard.
Thank you. May I take the line? Group 9. Group 9. I take the answer of the same question from you. Group number 9. Question number 1. Answer of question number 1. It's not my way or your way. It's the highway. Let us get the best of the answers from all of you.
First of all, according to question number 1, what do you understand by life skill? So, the explanation of this question can vary according to the personality and the thinking ability of the person. As on my basis, I will say that a life skill is ability to enhance your personality as well as your profession, career, and seeking more and more to make yourself better. For these things, or for understanding yourself and making others to understand you, is the ability of having the life skills. Because after all the skills which you possess or which you will possess in future, it's all about you, making the others to understand who are you, which type of person you are, and which type of person you want to be, and what you want to leave for the others to follow your footsteps. So life skill is all about to develop yourself on your interpersonal level, social level, personal level, and as well as professional level. Thank you.
Good. So, question number 2 from group 2. Today I have missed my morning walk, so I am walking now. Please, come on. Read out the question and then read out the answer. It's silent style, that's what we can do. Please, make it.
The question is, what do you understand by life skill? Now, life skills means, second number, what are different types of life skills? Now, different types of life skills are thinking skills, the social skills, and the emotional skills.
These broad categories can be subdivided into categories. Okay, you will get the mark. Group 3, the same answer. Answer to the same question.
What are the different types of life skills? So here I am having a lots of options, but few I want to say that different types of life skills are communication, decision making, critical thinking, creativity, empathy, self-awareness, time management, cooperation, leadership, and emotional quotient.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
See what nice answers I am getting from all of you. Yeah. Yeah.
Again, same situations, on the same questions, group 2 give different answer, group 3 different answer. In my view, life skills especially is speaking skill, listening skill, thinking skill, as well as critical skill. For this question answer, I would like to say, it's my own opinion.
Thank you, sir. Now I am coming to one more. So, group 4 for question number 3. Group 4 for question number 3. Hey, jump up from your chair. अभी भी सोना है क्या?
The question is, what are the three broader type of life skill? First, social skill, second, emotional, and then thinking.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he has answered. This is group 4. Okay, let's go to group 8. Where is it? Group 8. Yeah, the next question. The next question, question number 4, I think.
What is the difference between life skill, livelihood skills and vocational? Life skills are already discussed, so I want to discuss livelihood. Livelihood skills are those skills which are essential for the growth of anyone. Or vocational skills is vocational education or education that prepare people to work as a technician or take up employment in any field.
Very nice answer. Very nice answer. Anyone else would like to answer the same question? Okay, very nice. Good round of applause for her. Now, this is group 8, group 7. Group 7, the next question.
Why life skills are important for a student? As a student, it is very important to have certain skills. And one among them is life skills, and it is required to improve their behavior in the class, in their society, in their family, etc. How to communicate with others, it is rather important, because as a student, they must have the ability how to communicate effectively with others, to express their views and thoughts to others. Third is decision making. If they are not able to take a proper decision at a proper time, they will always remain in dilemma. Next is how to control anger. As a student, we think that, we see that they are in adolescence, and at this very stage, they have so many emotional outbursts. So, if they do not have the proper learning of life skills, they cannot control their stress, they cannot control their anger. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, because I also wanted to add. Yeah.
Well, apart from what information we have got in this, I would add something more, like to quite pragmatic thing in simple language. What life skill is all about? First of all, we should know, apart from the definitions we have been given, basically the purpose of skills, or the life skills, is to live a life in a proper manner. Life at different stages we require different skills. So as a student, a child, the first thing a child, a student should know in that life skill is self-management. Until he or she is able to manage himself or herself, it will be tough for him or her to lead the life. And then later, because self-management starts from getting up early in the morning, doing his daily routine, going to school on a time, respecting their parents, their teachers, obeying them, coming back on time, and then doing everything in a well manner. And then after that, a student should know what to do and when to do. When he goes to school, he must know why he is there and what he or she is doing. That's the most important thing which most of us forget. Importance of the place, why you are there and what you are doing. If you are not doing for the purpose you are there, the life is not there. Just taking breath or aspiring is not that we are alive. We are enjoying the life at the fullest is the true essence of life. So if a child is able to enjoy his school life with academics, with the teachers, with their friends in a proper manner, he or she is leading a good life, and that's the purpose of life skill. Thank you.
Any group is there? Any group is there? No, any group is there? I will coming back to you. Yeah. Any question is there? No question is there. So you can read out any answer for any question. I'm going to
Again, I would like to define the skill. A skill means different types of art, which is essential for life. It's very simple definition. Skills are different types of arts and activities which are required for a successful life or a peaceful life. The skills, different life skills are essential or required for the students. They have to behave with their peer group, they have to behave with their teachers, they have to do different types of scholastic activities in the school premises, and other relationships they maintain in the society. So these are all life skills make our students a perfect citizen of tomorrow. Thank you.
one group is left. And take one answer. Whatever you like.
Question number 5. Why life skills are important for us students? Basically, there are 3 types of life skills. First one is thinking skills, social skills, and emotional skills. First one about thinking skills. It helps to demonstrate the students. It helps the student to demonstrate the ability to be original, imaginative, and flexible, and raise question and think critically. Second one is social skills. Social skills helps the student to demonstrate the ability to identify, verbalize, and respond effectively to others. And third one is emotional skills. Emotional skills help the student to identify cause and effects of stress on oneself.
Thank you. And last but not the least, I go back to your eager to answer something.
Let's to the answer. Systematically here mentioning first of all life skill, just then livelihood skill, and after that vocational skill. Simply, life skill related to not only our own life, it also related to the social life. How can we think for the society? How can we think for the student? We teachers are all former of the society. So our our life skill is highly related to our social background. Whether I am only selfish, no, a teacher must not be only selfish. And just that, it is a matter of pursuing medal. In Hindi Panjana, it started first of all ka, after then ka. Here ka, related to kartavya, duty. First of all, a teacher's prior duty is do the duty. After then, we can take our right. Here ka is the symbol of khana, and khana means right, अधिकार. हम अधिकार की बात तभी कर सकते हैं जब अपने आप में कर्तव्य प्रसादित हो. First of all, good teacher should be highly vigilant, highly vigilant, and do meditate to our own duty. And which kind of duty we are doing, it is related to life skill. And livelihood related to our economical life, our selfish life, our individual life, and vocational life related to our extra liking. In other words, we can say that just like a hobby time. This is what I would like to take the differences among these three. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. We are going to clap for ourselves because we all have contributed to this session. But before coming to the end of it, we are going to discuss about each and every thing. And here this is clear that livelihood skills or occupational vocational skills that refer to the capabilities, resources and opportunities to pursue individual and household economic goals and is related to income generation. But remember that life skills से सिर्फ कुछ काम नहीं बनेगा जब livelihood नहीं बनेगा. Okay, that's also very very important. So when we are going to classes, it is important to shape great human beings. It is important to give them consent, but it is also equally important so that they can perform nicely in their examination, get good marks, and go for their career. That is also important. So it's not that for life skills you are going to forget about other skills. Livelihood skills or vocational skills are also important. And in NEP 2020, the demarcation line has become very weak, not so distinct. मतलब vocational skill के जो बच्चे हैं, पहले हम लोग सोचते थे कि यार चलो मैकेनिक बनेगा, ऐसा नहीं है. That is also equally important, and they are contributing to the economics of the country. So that is also equally important, and they are important for our life. Livelihood is also very very important. Let us go to the next. So these are all the right skills. Someone please read out. Just read out.
Self-awareness, effective communications, managing emotions, problem solving, critical thinking, decision making, coping with stress, empathy, creative thinking, and interpersonal relationship.
So the children should train all of them to know all of them. Let's go. See, these are the three broad categories of life skills we have already discussed and you have contributed. The three broad categories of life skills are social skills, thinking skills, and emotional skills. And they together contribute to life skill. And remember that they cannot be alien to each other. Every skill is important and they work when they are in perfect coordination and connection with each other. Only having social skill, only having emotional skill, or only having thinking skill will not help us. We have to have all those skills and in proper connection and coordination with each other, because each will lead to the other skill. अगर मेरे में थिंकिंग स्किल नहीं है, किस सिचुएशन में हम कैसे काम करेंगे, कैसे चीजों को देखेंगे, क्या मेरा क्रिएटिव स्किल चाहिए, क्या मुझे क्रिटिकल स्किल चाहिए, वो सब अगर सोच नहीं सकते हैं और ऐसे ही काम नहीं कर सकते हैं, तब सोशल स्किल भी मेरे में नहीं रहेगा और इमोशनल स्किल तो हमें रहेगा ही. So all these skills are important. These are three broad categories. Each of them are again subdivided into different types. Next one. So you can see here these three broad categories. Under thinking skill, there are 5: self-awareness, problem solving, decision making, critical thinking, and creative thinking. All are connected to the thinking skill, the brain domain, where a human being thinks. Overthinking is also very, very bad, you know. Overthinking, when you are not doing anything, when your other skills are not so important for you, then you are going to suffer from overthinking, which is bad for you. So thinking skills are important, but in connection with others. Next are social skills. Interpersonal relationship, which is going to take a proper shape. If the proper shape is there, then only you are a successful family man or a successful family member. Interpersonal relationship just enable you to work in perfect coordination with the team, with other members of the group. Effective communication is very, very important, because if you cannot express what is your need, you are not going to get it. At the same time, if you have to express your emotions, because that is the need of the hour, that also is actually dependent on effective communication. You have to be assertive. आपका जो सोच है, उससे आपका जो कम्युनिकेशन उसको प्रभावित नहीं होना। ऐसे बहुत लोगों को आप देखिएगा कि कुछ भी स्ट्रेस आया, कुछ भी डिस्टर्बेंस आया, they start yelling, they start crying, they start just drawing into a cocoon, sitting in a corner. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. And me as a mother, I have always told my child and those children in your class, I know they are, when they are in adolescent period, there are many emotions which will come to them. But at the same time, they have to manage them properly. And always you need to tell to your child and to other children, दुनिया में आपका कुछ भी नीड हो, आप आके मुझे बता सकते हैं. ऐसा गैप नहीं होना चाहिए कम्युनिकेशन में कि बच्चा आगे मम्मी को बता नहीं सकते कि मैं कैसे सोच रही हूँ, मैं क्या करने जा रही हूँ. जो सोसाइटी में बहुत कुछ हम लोग देखते हैं ना, सुसाइडल टेंडेंसी, drawing into a cocoon, not communicating with others, that should not be there. Communication technique should be so strong that the child or others in the family or the members in the group can tell you what they need and what you should do, what you shouldn't do. But then assert. You don't have to yell. You don't have to express your emotion through your sentences or through your words. Okay? Tell simply what has happened, what you need and what is not required. ऐसे बहुत बार होता है ना कि सोचिए क्लास में एक प्रोजेक्ट के लिए आप 2-3 बच्चा को बोलिए. एक जिस जो लीडर है वो दिन रात मेहनत कर रहा है और बाकी दोनों कुछ ना कुछ एक्सक्यूज देके काम नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो जो बच्चा काम कर रहा है वो कब तक बर्दाश्त करेगा? एक टाइम तो उसको बोलना पड़ेगा ना, he has to be assertive. बोलना है कि देखिए ये प्रोजेक्ट तीनों का जिम्मेदारी है, मैंने अपना पार्ट किया, आपको भी अपने पार्ट करना है, आप जैसे ही करो. That is also important. Don't let people use you because you are not assertive. ठीक है? तो कभी भी ज्यादा एजिटेटेड नहीं होना चाहिए. At the same time, कभी भी ऐसा भी नहीं होना चाहिए कि आपको कोई डोरमैट बना के चले जाए. आप भी करते रहे और उसके लिए आपका अहमियत कुछ नहीं है. So you have to have strong communication skill. At the same time, let the children feel that you are always there by their side. Whatever may be the situation, whatever may be the whatever disturbances come in their life, they can come to you and communicate. In your school nowadays, you know, there are different types of bullying, different types of abuses going on in the society. even in the classroom when the teacher is not there. So while speaking in the assembly, while speaking in the class, always tell the students that I am there. If you feel even your parents are not going to listen to you, come back to me. I listen to you. And I will tell you what you should do in that particular situation. So to express your needs, also you should have proper communication skill. अब डूब रहे हो लेकिन चीख के बोल भी नहीं सकते हो कि मैं डूब रहा हूँ, तब वो लाइफ स्किल ठीक है? Next is empathy. I have told this is very important again for social skills. Because if you don't know how the other person is feeling in his or her situation, then you will not be a socially successful person. Next comes emotional skills. First in it is managing emotion. Emotions will vary. Different emotions will come at different times according to the situation, according to the others in the group. But at the same time, you have to manage your emotion. You should not be exhausted by your emotion. Okay? And next is coping with stress. This is so important for all of us. We all are getting so much of stress from our workplace, from our family, from our children, from our students. Because when you are like a sponge gathering their emotions, one time will come that you cannot keep so much of emotions inside you. Your body, your mind, your nerves start making a rebellion. So before that situation comes, you have to manage your stress. Stress को manage करने के लिए आपके पास क्या रास्ता है? Meditation, ठीक है? और कुछ? Listening music, और कुछ? Exactly. खेल के देखिए तो क्या होता है? आप भूल जाते हो क्या स्ट्रेस है? Take life playfully. I'm telling this because I have experienced this in my life. Okay, when some thinker tells that you have to take life playfully, and always tell to yourself, who am I? I'm a part of the Almighty. I'm not this body. This body I possess, but I am not this body. And I am not this mind also. Thinking is coming in my brain, but I am not this mind. I am someone superior to all of these. ये शरीर मेरा है लेकिन मैं ये शरीर नहीं हूँ. ये मन मेरा है लेकिन मैं ये मन नहीं हूँ. मैं तो परमात्मा का अंश हूँ जो ये शरीर और मन को चलाएगा. शरीर और मन अगर मुझे चला वो बड़ा दुख होगा, वो लाइफ में. So ये चीज अपने अंदर रखिए, भलिए. When I am telling all of these, let me tell that I am not reading out from any of the books. This is what I have experienced in my life. This is what I have felt in my life. After a certain age, when you cross 40, 45, you don't handle for money. नहीं, जितना जरूरत होता है आपको खाने के लिए, आपको पहनने के लिए और थोड़ा बहुत घूमने के लिए, थोड़ा बहुत शौक के लिए, उससे ज्यादा पैसा नहीं चाहिए. अकाउंट में बहुत सारा पैसा, मेरा कौन सा काम है? मेरा तो नहीं इतना ही. ठीक है? तो तब जो चीज इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है, शरीर को स्वस्थ रखना, मन को स्वस्थ रखना और सुखी रहना. टेल टू योरसेल्फ, मेरा जिंदगी की कहानी तो लिख चुका है कोई और. मुझे सिनेमा देखना है, जो भी आएगा देखा जाएगा. With life skill, we will face it. We will not turn our back. We will not be drawn in a cocoon. जो जिंदगी में आएगा कोई नहीं देखा है आपको. जो आएगा उसको हम लोग फेस करेंगे. उसमें हम लोग एक ही चीज सोच रहे हैं कि अभी करना क्या है. Don't think about the past because the past has given you this lesson and you cannot change the past. Don't think too much about the future because it is not in your control. Try to be in present moment. Try to live fullest in the present moment because then only you have possessed all the life. You will be happy. Otherwise, there is no one. Thank you. Next. Thinking skill, again I'll give the mic because I am a human being. Speaking continuously for hours also becomes so much. So I will let the mic be in you you will read out and you will explain. Self-awareness.
Self-awareness is one of the most important things in taking proper decision and going ahead with our life. As for example, we are in the classroom and teaching the students. Our duty to teach the students efficiently. Our teaching will be effective and the students should be efficient learners. It means they should be aware, both of them should be aware in their work. Then their duty will be successful and they will be progressive in their life.
Self-awareness is just a simple word to know about ourselves. And this is very important for the children and students also to know about themselves. Until and unless we don't know about our children, we cannot handle them, we cannot show them their path, that where they have to go and what they have to do in their life. Self-awareness, it's all about us, that what we are, what we have to do, what are the ways we have to follow and where we have to go, what we have to achieve and what we want to teach and see in our students.
There is something missing in the definition.
Recognition of self, our character, our strength.
What is missing?
Our self-awareness, it is there. It should be.
What attribute is missing?
Awareness.
Yes, anyone? Weakness.
Weaknesses.
That's the screen.
That
We should know about our weakness. Weakness अगर नहीं जानेंगे तो उसके ऊपर काम ही नहीं करेंगे और सुधारेंगे भी नहीं.
Yes.
I remember in my school days there was a geography teacher. She was a good geography teacher, but she was particularly of angry nature. Okay, कुछ छोटा से छोटा गलती से भी बहुत गुस्सा में आ जाना, और जब गुस्सा में आ जाते थे, she used to shrug like this. तो उनका नाम हो गया, बच्चों ने उनका नाम दे दिया तबला का, क्योंकि तबला बजाने के टाइम ऐसा ही होता है. तो sometimes we don't know what is there in me. बॉडी लैंग्वेज या एक ही वर्ड को बार-बार यूज करना, इस तरह का मुद्रा दोष आ जाता है. तो we should know at least that we are having that weakness भी जानना जरूरी है, strength होना उतना ही जरूरी है. Next is problem solving.
But more we have to work on our weaknesses so that we can improve it.
Yes.
Actually, apart from the things being given, what self-awareness comes under life skill basically is that the best person you know, the best person you can rely on, the best person you can take advice from is you. So you should know who you are. SWOT analysis is one of the sections that strength, weakness, opportunity and threat. Everything is hidden inside every individual to know, to take out the best and to be the best version of you every day comes under self-awareness actually.
Just speak a little about the SWOT analysis.
Yes.
Because when we go back, we can do this analysis for ourselves. That
Yes.
is very handy.
That is SWOT analysis, individual SWOT analysis, that you should know your strength, you should know your weakness, you should know what kind of opportunities you can avail that will help you to work on your weakness. See, life is nothing but a journey from what you have to what you want to have. Right? What you have and what you want to have, and you have to keep on adding. So that actually is the journey all about. And then threats. Threat includes what kind of obstacles you may have to face on the way and to get ready to face that. Right? and that's all about SWOT analysis. So every individual should know should make a list of SWOT analysis basically. Yes, please. Problem solving.
Is someone volunteer? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, please. Yes. Communication is very important. Whatever you feel.
You can speak even in Hindi.
There is no right answer, there is no wrong answer. It's how you feel.
Problem solving, I think, okay, yes.
So that you know
Problem solving. It is an important life skill. As I have quoted, life skills are different types of arts. So in our day-to-day life, we face different types of situations, different types of problems. And as a teacher, what is our main duty here? To teach the student, to interact with the students. So different types of problem comes in our life. And we have to develop some ability to sort out those situations. So everywhere in our life we face problems. Such problems may be from family problem, and if we are unable to analyze the problem and to find out a real solution, that will be cause our life in difficult mode. Similarly, sometimes some of our students become problem child. I had one experience. There was a child in class 7. He was very wicked and doing mischievous work in the classroom always. And the child was a very problem for every teacher. So it was a case study, and the problem was that how to make that students on the right track. So different types of psychological efforts be adopted. And when the students was in class 9, he was on the right track. For this, we did counseling of the students well in different sessions. Then also we made a session with the parents and try to convince them, try to tell them, try to adopt some new technique. So problem solving is a very important skill, and it helps our life to face different situations. Thank you.
If the problem is not resolved, then can we keep it as it is? Can we keep a problem as it is? Yes. Unresolved problems always give stress. A student is not showing right behavior. You have to counsel, you have to speak, you have to make him okay. If a problem is unresolved, it will become bigger, it will become more critical, it will become more crucial, and it will give you stress. So whatever the problem is there, you have to think creatively, critically, and then you have to resolve it. Resolving is very, very important. आप अगर दफना दोगे तो वो दफन के नीचे से ऊपर आके आपको अटैक करेगा और बड़ा होगा। सो कभी भी जिंदगी में छोटा सा प्रॉब्लम भी हो उसको अनरिजॉल्व नहीं रखना, उसको सॉल्यूशन जो भी है उसको खत्म करके फिर आगे निकलना। ठीक है? नेक्स्ट, decision making. How important? There are many in the society who cannot make a decision, who become scared while taking a decision.
because they have faced spoon feeding throughout their life. In their family, the father was there, afterwards the brother is there, afterwards the husband is there to take the decision. To take all decisions for their lives. And when this happens, that particular human being feels that I cannot take a decision. उसका confidence खत्म हो जाती है. So what is to be done? Give them little responsibilities, give them little duties where they can decide for themselves. उसका outcome जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा, बाद में resolve कर लेंगे. लेकिन let them take a decision. When your child is out of school, don't tell him or her that I wanted to be an engineer but couldn't do. So whether you like mathematics or not, whether you like physics or not, you have to go for engineering. Don't do that. You are going to crush your child. You are going to crush your student if you want to dance them according to your tune. Let them decide what they want in their life. I am not telling that if they want to go for substance abuse, you will allow them. But no, smaller decisions are there which make your entire life, which make your personality. Then let them decide. When you are in the shop, let them decide what type of color they want for their dress. Let them decide what type of vegetable they are going to take today. Let them decide for little things so that they become more confident and they don't wait for others to give them decisions. Because then you can never make leaders. You will have some dependent members of the group. Okay? So, decision making is dealing constructively with decisions about our lives. Anyone to add more? Anyone to add more to it? Let me go to the back. Yes, after फिर सो जाओगे, वो तो अच्छा नहीं है. Anyone? Decision making. Only you are telling for your group. Others, please.
Decision, when we take any kind of decision, we have to consider a number of things because that affects not us, not me personally, but that can affect a number of people who are related to us. That's why decision making, when we have a chance to take any kind of decision in our life, we have to be very critical and we have to be very decisive about it so that it could not affect or harmly to others. And that's all, ma'am.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else for decision making? How important it is? Why should you decide for yourself?
Decision making skill is an important skill for our personality development. At times it happens so that when we have to take any decision, we remain at a divergence where we have two paths and it is not known to us which one is correct for us. We remain in dilemma and at this very moment, this decision making skill becomes more important because our one decision can shape our life or our one wrong decision can ruin our life.
Good. लेकिन इसके साथ और एक चीज जुड़ा हुआ है. Informed choice. You should be informed about your choice. If you don't know why you are going to make that choice, then you are going to fail. Decision making is also a very important art. Yeah.
In fact, what I personally feel, Amago, decision making plays a pivotal role or the most important thing in our life. What we are or who we are today is all because of the decision we have taken in our lives. Right. So, while taking decision, we have to think again of different factors. So it depends on individuals, surrounding, social, economical, financial, that is economical is the same thing, and the personal, scenario. It depends on individual. So we have to think of all the aspects, and above all, after thinking about everything, we have to take risk. While taking decision, we have to be sure about the risk factors which may have to face in future. Finally, if APJ Abdul Kalam, who we remember his name, might be ideal of, I think, everyone, so many, not everyone, but so many over here. It was all because of the decision he took in his life. If you're a teacher, it is your decision. So in life, you want to grow. I was talking about think beyond the box. So for taking decision, you have to know that you should know your weakness, you should know your strength, and then decide. Finally, if you want to get success in life, you have to be decisive. You don't have to be complex. Most of the time, we follow the mass. But if you want to be different, if you want to be successful, you have sometimes decide to walk alone in life. You have to walk alone, and the karma will follow you. And that's the only mantra to lead a good life.
Very nice, very nice. ठीक है. अच्छा, for the last 25 years I'm here. So I'm more of Bihari than a Bengali. But इधर का हिंदी को जो लड़कियाँ लड़कों बाकी डिसीजन लेते हैं. शादी का टाइम सब पेरेंट्स के अंदर हो जाते हैं, अंडर जाते हैं. ये बड़े मतलब पेरेंट्स के साथ होते हैं. They will choose their life partner like that. But have this is also important that you give your input. If it is not according to your choice, you need to give your input. ठीक है. But at the same time, it's not that they have chosen only one for you. Maybe A, B, C, D are there, but you also need to keep your input. It's not blind.
Hello, ma'am. I would like to say that really very remarkable question you have created under decision making. And I agree with your reason. But in decision making, I would like to say in this respect, decision, it is the decision making a skill that makes our life as a human life. Without making decision, life itself will be deciduous. धोखे का शिकार हो जाए. So in this regard, I would like to say some Hindi couplet. खुद को कर बुलंद इतना, खुद को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले, खुद को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले, ताकि खुदा खुद बंदे से पूछे, ऐ बंदे बता तेरी रजा क्या है, बता तेरी रजा क्या है, बता तेरी रजा क्या है. एक शब्द जोड़ना चाहूंगा. And in respect of decision making, I would also like to motivate the student. Telling, अपने ज़मीन अपना वतन, अपनी ज़मीन अपना वतन, अपना नया विश्वास पैदा कर. अपनी ज़मीन अपना वतन, अपना नया विश्वास पैदा कर और अपने कर्मी जुनून के माध्यम से एक नया इतिहास पैदा कर, एक नया इतिहास पैदा कर, एक नया इतिहास पैदा कर. So decision making has vital importance in life.
जब हम लोग पढ़ाते हैं तो सबसे फर्स्ट वो स्टूडेंट से डायरेक्ट कनेक्ट. हम ऐसा एग्जाम्पल है जिससे डायरेक्टली स्टूडेंट कनेक्ट हो. जैसे बोला जाता है कि लाइफ में अगर आगे बढ़ना है तो अपने हीरो को चुनना पड़ेगा. जब हम बच्चे को पढ़ाते हैं तो प्रैक्टिकली टच करते हैं तो बच्चा पूछता है कि हम किनको, अकाउंटेंसी है सर, कॉमर्स टीचर. तो जब बच्चा से हमसे पढ़ता है तो पूछता है कि सर हम किनको हम फॉलो करें. तो हम लोग जीवन में पहले से पढ़े कि चित्र से चरित्र का निर्माण होता है. बचपन में जब हम छोटा थे तो फादर को आम ला करके दिखाते थे और हम समझ पाते थे कि ये आम है. या इसी तरह से जब हम क्लास में जाते हैं तो कोई चित्र हमको दिखता नहीं है. बच्चे को हम क्या बोले कि किसके अनुसार बनना है. अगर कोई भी पर्सन हम इंडिविजुअली देखते हैं वो पूरा कंप्लीट नहीं है. वो किसी चीज में कंप्लीट है, वो दूसरे पार्ट में इनकम्प्लीट है. लेकिन जिसको हम पूरा कंप्लीट मानते हैं उनका चित्र हम देख नहीं पाते हैं। वो हमारे आइडियल प्रभु श्री राम। कहीं क्लास में उनका हम न राम प्रभु श्री राम को देखते हैं, न माता सीता को देखते हैं, न लक्ष्मण जी को देखते हैं, या किन्हीं को नहीं देखते हैं। पता नहीं एजुकेशन सिस्टम का प्रॉब्लम है या फिर मैनेजमेंट का प्रॉब्लम है या कहाँ से प्रॉब्लम है, इसी कारण हम बच्चे से डायरेक्ट कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाते हैं। हम एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं तो कैसा बना महात्मा गांधी, उनमें भी कुछ अच्छाई है कुछ बुराई है, लेकिन जिनसे हमको सिर्फ और सिर्फ पॉजिटिव चीज मिलता है उनका हम चित्र देखते ही नहीं है। और बच्चे से कहते हैं कि तुम मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम बनो, और बच्चा क्योंकि चित्र नहीं देखता है उस तरह का चरित्र निर्माण कर नहीं पाता है। आइए हम हर स्कूल में देखते हैं, मतलब एक फोटो भी हम नहीं लगा पाते। इसका प्रॉब्लम क्या है, या मैकाली एजुकेशन सिस्टम है या क्या है, आई हैव नो आइडिया। प्लीज ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन।
I think this is better to keep it as it is. Okay, we are going to ponder over it afterwards, not now. Now we are talking about decision making. I think there was enough discussion about it, and then critical thinking. This is very important. So critical thinking is analyzing information and experiences in an objective manner. Objective, I have already told what is objective. When your personality doesn't cloud your vision. आपका जो as a person what you feel should not make you blind, should not make your vision hazy. आपको सारा कुछ साफ साफ जैसे है वैसे दिखाई, तब that is objective analysis and objective thinking. ठीक है, मैं ये चीज पसंद करती हूँ सो ये मेरे लिए बेटर है, ऐसा कोई बात नहीं है। So objective it is not subjective. If you want to add something to critical thinking, someone please with example decide it or define it. So all the options are going to look toward this someone from this group. Critical thinking. So add something. Yes? No one? Yeah.
Good morning to all of you. Critical thinking, analyzing and formatting and experiences is an objective manner. I think critical thinking is critical thinking is an art which can change our civilization to a great extent. Critical thinking that means जैसे किसी भी चीज को हम किस तरह से सोचते हैं, और क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग ही जो है आपको एक गुड डिसीजन मेकिंग का काम करेगा और गुड डिसीजन मेकर के रूप में आप अपने आप को परफॉर्म कर पाएंगे। As for example, we give an example from रामायण। जैसे जब हनुमान जी जब जाते हैं लाने के लिए सुसेन बैल, तो उस समय एक क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग उनके मन में डेवलप होता है कि यदि हम सुसेन वैद्य को सिर्फ लेकर के जाते हैं तो शत्रु पक्ष का ये वैद्य है इलाज करेगा या नहीं करेगा, इसलिए उसके कुटिया सहित उठा करके ले जाते हैं ताकि वह वहाँ पर जाने पर यह ना बोले कि हमारा कुछ सिस्टम ऐसा था, इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऐसा थे जो कि घर पे छूट गया, मैं इलाज कैसे करूँ। दिस इज क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, और वी शुड हैव टू सच टाइप्स ऑफ क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग and think about such manner.
Thank you. Anyone else from 9? Group number 9? Yeah.
मैम क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग का ये डेली हम लोग एग्जांपल देखते हैं अपने क्लासेस में। होता क्या है, मैं मैथ्स का टीचर हूँ, तो बेसिकली हम लोग के साथ क्या होता है कि जब हम लोग अलजेब्रा पढ़ाते हैं उस टाइम में बच्चे पहले डर जाते हैं कि भाई अलजेब्रा है, इसमें क्या वेरिएबल क्या है। उस कंडीशन हम लोग क्या करते हैं, कहते हैं कि जो तुम्हारे पास लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस है, जो तुम्हारे साथ हो रहा है, जैसे कि उससे पहले आप क्या पढ़े, नंबर सिस्टम पढ़े जो कि इजी वे में था, तो हम लोग कहते हैं कि अच्छा बताओ सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है 2 + 2 क्या होता है, तो कहते हैं 4। उस कंडीशन में फिर हम लोग कहते हैं कि देखो इसमें कुछ नहीं करना है, बस हम लोग क्या करते हैं इसमें थोड़ा सा ऐड ऑन करते हैं, यानी अपने एक्सपीरियंस के साथ जो है न्यू एक्सपीरियंस को गेन करो। यही क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग है, ताकि आप उसके बारे में सोचो कि आपका जो डेली लाइफ जो हो रहा है उसके साथ जो है एजुकेशन को ऐड करके और उसके बाद आगे के एक्सपीरियंस को गेन करो। आई थिंक सो।
Critical thinking is related with one thing very closely, that is your logic. Logic and reasoning. If that is not there, then it is not critical thinking. Okay, next one. Creative thinking. Novel way of seeing or doing things. And there are characteristics in 4 components: fluency, flexibility, originality, and elaboration. What is fluency? That some idea was not there, but you have generated a new idea. It may be your innovation. So that becomes fluency. Fluency practice करके बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं आती. Okay. Then flexibility, shifting perspective easily. Whatever information you have, with that you are going to shift the perspective. Originality, conceiving of something entirely new. Okay, and the 4th is elaboration, building on others' idea. ये बहुत होता है elaboration. Any example? Any example from your side? जो है उसके ऊपर से हम लोग कुछ करें ताकि वो एक नया चीज बन जाए. Any example from your classroom?
Invented by someone, and then what we are using it extending is the advanced version, and that is all because of elaboration on it. So one must be open with that also. That okay, something which is existing, to beautify that, to modify that, comes under elaboration basically. But as I think,
I remember a story. It's the story of one of my ancestors. My father used to tell us very often. There was a small boy in the family, and he was very intelligent. People knew that he was very intelligent. तो जैसे होता है, नेबर को बहुत तकलीफ होता है कभी-कभी कि इसके घर में इतना अच्छा होनहार बच्चा है, जो बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है, बहुत पढ़ाकू है, बहुत अच्छा स्टूडेंट है. सोचते रहते हैं नेबर कि उसका बच्चा इतना अच्छा क्यों है और सचमुच क्या इतना अच्छा है. तो एक दिन क्या हुआ, तब के जमाना में लोग आग को जिंदा रखते थे घर में. तब मैच बॉक्स नहीं था, लाइटर नहीं था. आग को हमेशा एक जगह रहता था अग्निकुंड, उधर आग को जिंदा रखते थे. और आग बुझ जाने से दिक्कत है और किसी से उसको शेयर करना है. ठीक है. तो ऐसा हुआ एक दिन उस बच्चा के घर में आग बुझ गया. तो फिर उसके जो मम्मी वो बताए कि आप जाओ नेबर के घर में थोड़ा आग मांग के लाओ. अब बच्चा 8-9 साल का, उतना बुद्धि तो नहीं था, बट यस देयर वाज थिंकिंग टू थिंक लॉजिकली एंड थिंक क्रिएटिवली. बच्चा जब जाता है वो उसकी मम्मी सोची थी कि एक लकड़ी जिसका एक एंड में आग है ऐसा दे दिया जाएगा और बच्चा उसको लेके आ जाएगा. नहीं बट उतना श्रूट, वो अपना लोहे का कलछू ने बोलते हैं जो लैडल जो है उसमें आग लकड़ी सहित उठाया और बच्चा को बोला हाथ आगे करो, आग दे रहा हूँ. बच्चे को लगा कि अभी तो मेरा हाथ जलने वाला है, लेकिन वो बच्चा कैसा था, आंगन से थोड़ा सा मिट्टी उठा के हाथ भर के और बोला कि दे दीजिए. ये कौन सा थिंकिंग है? क्रिटिकल भी है. आपके चारों तरफ क्या है, क्या स्टेटस है, क्या करना है, उसके पास इन्फॉर्म चॉइस है कि मिट्टी के अंदर से ताप नहीं लगेगा, हीट उसको नहीं लगेगा. ठीक है. मिट्टी इज नॉट अ कंडक्टर. उसके पास इन्फॉर्म चॉइस है, उसके पास क्रिएटिविटी है. तो रिमेंबर दैट लाइफ स्किल्स आर नॉट एलियन फ्रॉम ईच अदर. कोई कंपार्टमेंट नहीं है. इस सारे लाइफ स्किल एक दूसरे के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है. अच्छा लगा कहानी? So clap for that boy. He is my ancestor, Pandit Basudev Sarvabhauma. Thank you. Next, social skills. Someone please again read out. I'm tired speaking continuously. Yeah, please.
interpersonal relationships, relating in positive ways with people we interact, making and keeping friendly relationships, maintaining good relations with family members, ending relationship constructively.
That will be double. Yeah, why are social skills so important?
Ma'am, we live in a society, we live in an environment, we live with human beings, we live with living person and non-living beings also. So there is a daily interaction among each other. For this reason, social skill is very, very important. Now we come in a context with the students. For students, social skill is very important so that they get to know what is happening in the school, what my teacher is trying to convey to me, what my friends are trying to tell to me, and what is my role, my motive, my way of giving out my thoughts to them. If we come into the family, same goes with the family. The mother-in-law wants something with the daughter-in-law, mother-in-law. So to connect with each other, to make a fluency in communication, to give a clear thoughts, there is no misconception, there is no confusion. Social skill is very much important. And social skill also help us in great development. Social skill also is based on heredity and environment. If we give example, okay, we are only in environment, it is also wrong. If we give whole perception to heredity, that is also according to my perception.
And in the absence of a social skill, you cannot keep this relation. Have you ever seen great managing director of an empire of a company, but his family life is a failure? That happens. That happens because there is lacking of social skills in that person. Okay? बाहर तो सब मैनेज करके आते हैं। घर में आके अंदर वाला चीज निकल आता है। उससे कोई सोशल स्किल नजर नहीं आता है। And अभी का सोसाइटी क्या है? We cannot adjust with our in-laws. We cannot adjust with our siblings. Even we cannot adjust with our life partner. Why? Because social skill is lacking.
No, ma'am, we are superior.
We feel ego is there and then social skill is lacking. When ego is there, social skill cannot be there in schools like Manima. Okay? Thank you. Let's go to the next one. So, on the social skill only, ability communication, there are three bullets here. What are these? These are fast.
Ma'am, social skill I think is so very very important in our life. It's play a major role in our life because we are a social animal. हम लोग एक सामाजिक प्राणी हैं, तो निश्चित तौर पे हमें ये जानना चाहिए कि समाज में कैसे रहा जाए, बड़ों के साथ किस तरह से व्यवहार किया जाए, कैसे समाज के अन्य लोगों से व्यवहार किया जाए। तो जब तक हमारे पास सोशल स्किल नहीं होगा तब तक निश्चित तौर पे हम समाज के अन्य लोगों के साथ या परिवार के लोगों के साथ एक अच्छा व्यवहार नहीं कर पाएंगे, एक अच्छा व्यक्ति नहीं बन पाएंगे। तो एज सोशल एक समाज में रहना है, हमें सोशल स्किल हमारे पास होना नित्यांती आवश्यक है। आखिर क्या कारण है लोग एंटी सोशल होते हैं, लोग ऐसा असामाजिक कार्य करते हैं, असामाजिक तत्व में वो इन्वॉल्व हो जाते हैं। कारण ये है कि उनके पास सोशल स्किल नहीं, उन्हें ये जानकारी नहीं कि समाज में लोगों के साथ कैसा रहना है, कैसे उनके साथ व्यवहार करना है। तो निश्चित तौर पे हमें एक सामाजिक प्राणी होने के नाते, एक अच्छा नागरिक होने के नाते हमारे पास सोशल स्किल का होना बहुत ही जरूरी है, ताकि हम एंटी सोशल न हो सके, कोई ऐसा असामाजिक कार्य न कर सके, समाज के व्यक्ति को किसी हानि न पहुंचा सके। इसके लिए निश्चित तौर पे हम सभी के पास सोशल स्किल होना ही चाहिए।
We requested you to speak about the three attributes of effective communication.
Effective communication, communication must be effective. अगर आप जो भी कोई बात कम्युनिकेट करेंगे आप किसी से, अगर मान लीजिए आप किसी अपनी बात को शेयर करना चाहिए, वांट टू शेयर एनीथिंग, और आपकी बात को अगला नहीं समझ पा रहा है, तो फिर वो आपका कम्युनिकेशन यूजलेस है। कम्युनिकेशन तभी मीनिंगफुल होता है जब आपकी बात को आपके सामने वाले व्यक्ति जिसके साथ आप शेयर कर रहे हैं वो आपकी बात को समझ सके। तो निश्चित तौर पे एक जो कम्युनिकेशन वो चाहे वो आपका बॉडी लैंग्वेज हो या फिर आपका जो भी हो या वर्ड्स हो या हाँ वो इफेक्टिव होना ही चाहिए और इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन जरूरी है सोशल स्किल्स के लिए अदरवाइज कम्युनिकेशन ही आपके यूजलेस हो जाएगा इफेक्टिव नहीं होगा तो कम्युनिकेशन ही यूजलेस हो जाएगा
Thank you. There are some people, please take your seat. There are some people who express themselves, but the clarity is not there. If clarity is not there, the other person doesn't understand what is his need, what is his desire. तो उतना तो होना चाहिए कि आप आपके जो चिंता, आपका जो नीड, आपका जो डिजायर या तो अगर कोई थ्रेट है आप क्लियरली बोल सके और दूसरे आदमी उसको समझ सके. So effective communication is very important. It is all the more important in today's life because nowadays it doesn't matter how much you know. It matters how you are representing yourself by effective communication. आपके अंदर बहुत कुछ है, नॉलेज है, आपका मुंह नहीं खुलता, आप बताते नहीं हो किसी को, लोग समझेंगे नहीं कि आपके अंदर क्या है. So आपके अंदर जो है, जितना है, उसको effectively express करना, that is the need of the hour. I remember I taught for 16 years in DPS Patna. और हम लोग में एक चीज हम लोग बहुत बोलते थे कि DPS Patna से कोई बच्चा अगर बाहर जाए वो भूखा तो नहीं मरेगा, मुंह बेच के खा लेगा. इतना बोलना आ जाता है कि वो बोल के कुछ ना कुछ करेगा. Okay, so that is, I'm not telling about one particular school, but effective communication is very important because in its absence, you cannot make properly your livelihood, you cannot make your character, you cannot express yourself properly, you cannot tell about your needs, your desires, your strengths also. बच्चा जब एक्सट्रीम सोचते हैं कि हम सुसाइड कर लेंगे, उसके पहले बताना चाहिए ना कि क्या मेरा सिचुएशन है, कि आई एम थिंकिंग ऑफ दैट. तो इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन नहीं है हम लोग के बीच में, एंड ये बहुत जरूरी है. दैट इज व्हाई आई रिक्वेस्ट यू इन व्हाटएवर स्कूल यू आर टीचिंग, if it is possible, tell to the management, let there be every day an assembly where all the children of a particular section perform. Let them express themselves. During the lunch break, let them talk about what they have brought in their lunch. Let them talk that why they are excited about the lunch or why they do not like that. Let them open up. ये as a teacher आपका जिम्मेदारी है. I'll not take the name, but I came across a student of 11th and 12th standard last year. She was very drawn in, and I was not a class teacher. I even didn't take a subject, but once I called that student because I felt that there is something inside her that she is not able to express. Okay. Now what happened? She was very drawn in, and after some days, her mother told that उनका तड़का आता है, Caesar आता है. But I felt that the child was okay till 10th standard. What happened to her that this has happened? So while I took several days to make her trust me, because trust doesn't come. What she felt that I'll tell her parents, I'll tell to her father, and she'll be in a bad state. And luckily, after some days, she opened up and she told that there is an uncle in the same family who is responsible for her abuse. And that was the reason that the child was behaving in that way. So effective communication is so much important. That child told, she cried out a lot, and she told that she has told it to her mother. But the mother was so submissive that she couldn't take a step, couldn't decide that that particular person is to be thrown out from the family. So this also happens. Effective communication is very important for teachers, because what the parents cannot do, we can. That faith should be there in you, and you should develop that trust that when they are in their most bad hours, they can come to you and ask for help and guidance. So we are going to guide for effective communication, and we will make them help to open up, to tell what is the danger, what is the trait, why they are feeling like that. It's very, very important for the emotional well-being and mental well-being for your children and for your students. Even I have told my own daughter, क्लास 7 में जैसे पहुंचा, मुझे हमने बताया कि बेटा इन्फ्रेक्चुएशन तो होगा, जिसको आप लोग लव बोलते हो, आपको लगेगा you are in love with someone, but please come back to me and inform that I am liking such and such person because of such and such reason. Maybe I will not be thinking in the same way. I'll tell you something, there can be a debate. Then you write your positive points and negative points. I'll also write my positive points and negative points. And if my negative points are more than your positive points, then you have to take my opinion also with proper importance. रोड को ब्लॉक नहीं करना, effective communication को कभी ब्लॉक नहीं करना. The student should not be scared of you that they cannot come back to you for guidance. उतना emotional trust did. Thank you. And next is empathy. Someone to discuss? Anyone to discuss about empathy? Why it is important? सास बोलते हैं बहू आप घूंघट देके ही बाहर निकलना. ससुर बोलते हैं कि साहब मुझे पसंद नहीं है, क्यों बना के दिया. हम लोग को लगता है कि वो तेरे दुश्मन है, कभी मुझे समझा ही नहीं. कभी हम लोग उनकी पर्सपेक्टिव देखें, वो कैसे सोचते हैं, उसके पीछे क्या बैकग्राउंड है. There must be something. Let me tell you, this is my experience. When I was married, after coming to Patna, the first day I had made some breakfast, and that was puri and chole. And my husband, he told that I am not going to take chole. I told him, taste it. I have made it with so much love and care, and see, I am newly married, and my husband is telling, एक चम्मच भी नहीं खाई. बहुत बुरा है. कोने में बैठ के रोए भी थोड़ा बहुत. उसके बाद I turned back to him and I told why. There must be a reason. And he told, for 4 years I was in Punjab. Every day my breakfast there was chole. So my quota of my life for chole is full. I'm not going to take chole. I was angry now. I had nothing to do with my cooking skill. There is some background. So we need to nurture empathy in us. पहले से नहीं सोचना कि ये मेरा विरोध में कुछ बोल दिया तो शायद ये मुझे पसंद नहीं करते. हो सकता है ये उनका पर्सपेक्टिव है, उनका ब्रेकिंग अप है, उनका बैकग्राउंड ऐसा है, तो वो ऐसे सोचिए, हम ऐसे सोचिए. आपका अधिकार है अपनी तरफ से सोचना, उनका अधिकार है उनकी तरफ से सोचना. बात कर लो through effective communication. Don't feel that the person is after you. Okay? Thank you. Next. Emotional scale. Yeah. So after this part of it, we will go for lunch. He is kind enough that he has already informed that the lunch is ready. So managing emotions is recognizing emotion within us and others. So when we are talking about other emotion, we are not so important that we will think about ourselves only. We will think about others. We have to be aware of how emotions influence behavior. I am very angry or I am very sad. My whole body starts vibrating. I am not in control of myself. Will it help? No. So we have to be aware of how emotions are going to influence me. Okay? And then being able to respond to emotions appropriately. You are feeling sad, you are feeling very sad for days. So, write down what is the cause of my sadness. If you can come out with some proper reason, try to resolve that reason. Don't become sad and sit quietly. Okay? So you need to be aware and you should be able to respond to emotions appropriately. ठीक है? सैड लग रहा है, डाउन लग रहा है, बाहर जाइए ना, छोटे बच्चे के साथ खेलिए, देखिए क्या होता है। I'm telling you, छोटा छोटा बच्चे, 6-7 साल के बच्चे, बस 4-5 दिन पहले हमने देखा कि एक छोटा बच्चा एक कागज का टुकड़ा में आग जलाने का कोशिश कर रहा है, 4-5 इतना ही एज होगा। तो हमने बोला कि आप मैच बॉक्स में से मिला? बोले आंटी जैसे दिवाली में मेरे पापा ने पटाखा जलाया था अभी हम जलाएंगे। हम बोले बेटे ये नहीं करना, ये बदमाशी नहीं करना, बिकॉज जल जाओगे तो बोले बट मुझे अभी इसको जलाना है। हम बोले ठीक है, आंटी डेली 6 बजे आ जाए, मैं आ जाऊंगी, जो बदमाशी करना है मुझे बोलना, मैं बदमाशी करूंगी आपके साथ। और हमने इसको जलाया मेरे सामने और फिर वो मैच बॉक्स लेके उसने मम्मी को दे दिया। बोला कि मतलब आप देखते रहिए, खेल के देखिए ना कितना मजा आता है, सारा जो स्ट्रेस है वो उड़ जाता है, बिकॉज आपके सामने तब और कुछ होता ही नहीं है, ओनली पॉजिटिव इमोशन भी दिया। Then coping with stress, recognizing the sources and effects of stress. स्ट्रेस कहाँ से आता है? फेलियर से। स्ट्रेस कहाँ से आता है? एक्स्ट्रा वर्क बर्डन से। स्ट्रेस कहाँ से आता है? सुपीरियर से, बॉस से। स्ट्रेस कहाँ से आता है? फैमिली मेंबर से कभी कभी। स्ट्रेस कहाँ से आता है? और अनरिजॉल्व प्रॉब्लम से। और कहाँ से आता है? मोर एक्सपेक्टेशन, एस्पायरिंग समथिंग। और एक बहुत बड़ा सा रीजन है अनसर्टेनिटी। सामने क्या हो रहा है, सामने क्या होगा मैं नहीं जानता। क्या होगा अगर ऐसे होगा तो, क्या होगा अगर ऐसे होगा तो। अनसर्टेनिटी एंड स्पेकुलेशन से भी बहुत स्ट्रेस होता है। अगेन ट्राई टू रिजॉल्व, नोट इट डाउन, स्ट्रेस का कारण क्या, ठीक है। बहुत टाइम बहुत कुछ रिजॉल्व हो जाता है अगर आप दिल खोल के उसको लिखते हो और पढ़ते हो क्या है स्ट्रेस का कारण। And learning how to relax. You can relax while playing, you can relax while swimming, you can relax while playing a song, you can relax while singing. Okay? Sometimes I know there are something called laughter therapy, but I personally feel मेरा हंसी आ ही नहीं रहा है तो हाँ करके क्या होगा? Okay? हंसी आ ही नहीं रहा है, जो पसंद है वो करिए, तब रिलैक्सेशन। ठीक? टॉम एंड जेरी देख लीजिए, टॉम जेरी देख लीजिए, बहुत अच्छा है। हाँ, डोरेमोन से भी अच्छा है टॉम एंड जेरी, मतलब एवर न्यू, एवर फ्रेश। मिस्टर बीन कोई बोला देख लीजिए, ठीक है, जो भी है पढ़िए, गार्डनिंग करिए, जो पसंद है, मुझे कुकिंग पसंद है, मैं कुकिंग करती हूँ, ठीक है, करिए। Do something creative, your stress will go. Next, thank you. Just to read out, all these skills are interrelated and reinforce each other. Together, we are responsible for our psychological, psychosocial competence, build our self-esteem and self-efficacy, and nurture holistic development. सब कुछ मिलकर आपको कंप्लीट बनाते हैं। एक चीज बहुत जोरदार है लेकिन दूसरा चीज नहीं है तो बात नहीं बनेगी। सब कुछ को इक्वली नाइस होना ही चाहिए। At least if we know about our weakness, we have to instill that particular life skill which is required. जिंदगी जीने का कला इसी का नाम है। Thank you. We are going to meet after half an hour.
Please be seated on your seats. I will request my staff members to distribute the packets.
So, we need to we done is we need to plan what kind of life skill we are going to start practicing. We have to be very clear. Okay? So, the importance of life skill we all have discussed. Promote positive attitude, let's say that improve communication, promote communication, prevent safety and promotes greater sociability, teaches anger control, increases self-esteem and self-confidence, and improves academic performance. So if you have instilled good life skills in the students, you will see a marked change in his or her behavior and also in communication skill and in academic performance. Next, sir. So, how do life skills help? I'll request someone to read it out and give me a little respite. Going.
How do life skills help? Thinking skills to demonstrate the ability to be original, imaginative, and flexible. To raise the question and think critically, identify and analyze problems. To implement a well thought out decision and to take responsibility. To feel comfortable with oneself. Next.
There is something which is very important. Sometimes even the adults cannot do it. Do you take the responsibility of your decision? If you can't take the responsibility, then you are not able to take proper decision. Decision लेने से पहले उसका आउटकम आपको सोच लेना चाहिए and afterwards ये नहीं बोलना चाहिए कि मेरा आइडिया नहीं था वो उसका no. If you have decided to do so, you have to accept its outcome and accept the responsibility of the outcome. You cannot say no, then you are a bad decision. So whenever you are taking decision, take informed decision, think about the pros and cons, be a critical thinker, and then once the decision has been taken, the outcome is yours. You cannot shrug off your responsibility. ठीक है? चिल्ड्रन में बहुत होता है किया हुई लेकिन बोलेंगे नहीं ठीक है? लेकिन क्या बोलना है कि जब आप पॉइंट आउट करते हो तो बाकी 4 फिंगर आपके तरफ पॉइंट करते हैं सो एवरीवन शुड टेक द रिस्पांसिबिलिटी और एक बात अगर रिस्पांसिबिलिटी लेते हो अगर ओन अप करते हो तभी अगर कुछ नेगेटिव है आप में वो सुधारने का एक मौका मिलता है अगर आप डिनाई करते हो कि ये आइडिया मेरा नहीं हमने ऐसा कुछ किया ही नहीं इफ यू लाई इफ यू डोंट टेक द रिस्पांसिबिलिटी you can never be someone with proper life skills. Okay? So that is important. The second group is going to read out about the social skills.
Three it is. Social skills help a person to demonstrate the ability to identify, verbalize, and respond effectively to others' emotions in an empathetic manner.
Okay.
Get along well with others without prejudices. Take criticism constructively. Listen attentively. Communicate effectively using appropriate words, intonations, and body language.
Very good. Okay, someone for the emotional skills? Please pass on the mic.
Emotional skill help a person to identify causes and effects of a stress on self, develop and use multifaceted strategy to deal with stress, express and respond to emotion with an awareness of the consequence.
ये सारा कुछ तो चर्चा किया how important they are. So if they are important, what we need to do? हम लोग को क्या करना है? सिर्फ अपने अंदर रखना है क्या? Let's see. So we have to translate. We have to give it to our students. Next one. See, life skill manuals are available in CBSE. You can even download it. So whenever required, download the life skill manuals and please use them to instill or impart the required life skills to the students. Okay, next. These are the books. These are the manuals. Okay. So, life skills are an integral part of life. Psychosocial abilities that enable individuals to translate knowledge, attitude, and values regarding their concerns into well-informed and healthy behavior. So, managing life skills is the ability to identify and express oneself in life, and empowered with skills, young people are able to take decisions based on a logical process. See the last line, this is the most important line. I think ma'am has told it before also. What to do, why to do, how to do, and when to do. क्लास में जाके नहीं बोलना प्लीज कि मैं टीचर हूँ तो मैं जो बोलूँगा आपको सुनना पड़ेगा. They should know why they are learning. They should know how and why they should behave in the particular way. Okay? So the what, why, how, and when is very important. So transacting life skills, there is an activity, but next one. Next. I think today I will not give you. I will give you handout to see some stories, but you know that what are the teachers' role and what is the school's role in imparting life skills that is there on the screen. What the teachers will do, they will ask for justification of ideas. Gender bias नहीं होना चाहिए. Let the students justify. क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए? Okay, debate should be there. Discussion should be there. Pose thought-provoking question. जो साइंस टीचर है वो बहुत अच्छे से जानते हैं हॉट्स होते हैं. So thought-provoking, higher order thinking skill question you should give to your children so that they can think. Stimulate critical thinking. I was talking about project ideas. If you have good project ideas, critical thinking will be imparted into the students because they will see ऐसे अगर करें तो क्या होगा, वैसे करें तो क्या होगा, इसका आउटपुट क्या होगा, वो लोग सोच लेगा. They will be ready to get that. Then assign assignments and projects based on life skills. Integrate life skills with other subjects. Coordinate with parents. Act as role models. Okay, this is for the teachers. I remember, I think 10 years back, my child was having a project that was visiting the orphanages and noting down how they are spending their lives and in what way they are better than you, in what way they are lesser than you, and in which way you can feel empathy for them. So that was a great project, ना? बच्चा लोग ऑर्फनेज में जा रहे हैं, उनसे बात कर रहे हैं, उनसे फ्रेंडशिप कर रहे हैं, उनकी लाइफ के बारे में जान रहे हैं, वो कैसे फील करते हैं. आजकल तो छोटा-छोटा बच्चा तो इतना पैम्पर्ड है कि अगर वो आइसक्रीम मांगे और बाप माँ आइसक्रीम ना दे तो उसको स्ट्रेस होगा. But then when you expose them to these type of environments, they will slowly and gradually learn or practice empathy. They will feel about what the other person is feeling. And again, I will talk about my own child. Now she is a doctor. And the day she went to join Mahavir Cancer Sansthan as a medical officer, she told how dirty the place. How can I work here? Then I told, have you ever thought about what type of patient flow they are getting? Because free है उधर ट्रीटमेंट, तो इतने लोग आ रहे हैं, उसके बाद भी वो लोग मैनेज कर रहे हैं. That's a great thing. And after working there for 1 month, Now she's so much responsible, shows so much sensitivity that I have seen with hard-earned money, she is giving it to some patient कि आपके पास अब institution का पैसा नहीं है, चलिए हम दे देंगे, आपके लिए emergency में भर्ती होना ज़्यादा जरूरी है. To expose your students to such situations where they will feel about the other person. Kindness or mercy is not about चलो भिखारी है 10 रुपया देते हैं, नहीं है. अगर आप फील नहीं कर सकते हो उसके लिए तब नहीं देना. दान ऐसा होना चाहिए जिसके साथ आपका हार्ट रिलेटेड हो, नहीं तो नहीं दीजिए. ठीक है? So empathy, that is very very important, and teachers will act as role models. For school, creating a friendly, supportive, stimulating and structured learning environment, catering to the needs of all the students. It's not that the teacher will teach only the front bench students and the back benchers will be neglected all the time. Reshuffle the student sitting arrangement. Go in between and tell that the whole class is ours. You all are my children. Okay? Then promoting mutual respect and individual empowerment. I started practicing it in my previous school. That was a hit. But here, in my present school, I am getting so many obstacles. What I do? Like, if there are some girls in this class who are very good students, there are some girls who are not so good. There are some boys in the class who are very good. There are some boys who are very naughty and not at all good. What I generally do, I take a very good student and a poor student. One from the girl's side, one from the boy's side. They sit together and I tell that if your peer, your friend cannot solve something, then that becomes your problem. You need to ensure that both of you are understanding and getting the concepts equally good. If not, you take help from your peer. मुझे जो लगता है इससे क्या होता है, in a co-ed school, जेंडर वाइज बहुत सालों से चल रहा है ना. हम लोग कभी कभी बहुत लोग सोचते हैं अरे लेडी है उसका तो अकल घुटने में होते हैं, बोला जाता है ऐसा. ठीक है? सो अगर a boy is taking help from a girl who is better academically, you don't have to tell, but the boy will have respect for girls. That a girl can be superior than me. And when a girl is sitting with a boy and taking the same help, there will be mutual respect. There will be mutual understanding. Okay? But here I am getting a lot of obstacles because there are some parents who think that boys should be separated, girls should be separated. But I personally feel then the essence of co-education doesn't remain at proper state. Co-education is you are growing up together. They are just like your siblings. And then when you are exposed to a graded environment, from an all-girls school, when a girl goes to an all-boys environment or a separate environment, because I was from an all-girls school, I have faced difficulty. Mingling with them for some time, it becomes difficult. Afterwards, you open up. But it can be done this way, but you will have a better way. I don't know. Okay? Then encouraging collaboration among teachers and students. We can take up projects, we can take up missions which is in which the students and teachers will work together. आपके स्कूल में अगर प्रीफेक्टोरियल बॉडी मेंबर है, मेरा तो इतना हेल्प हो जाता है प्रीफेक्टोरियल बॉडी मेंबर से. Because if a class is not on time at the Assembly Plaza, the prefectorial body members run and bring them. Okay? Give them a little responsibility. Give them to practice a little decision making. Okay? And then strengthening community action in schools. They can plan saplings together. They can go for something together as a community program. Okay? You can even, I do it, you can go to a government school and you can impart, as a leader, you can impart the adolescent education, proper training so that they can handle their age and their changes. Next one. So these are the techniques. I will again hand over the mic to you. We'll pass it from the groups. And it's written there, you read it off and thank you. Any other important things?
Discussion. Sorry. Involves exchange and sharing of ideas, experience, facts, and opinion on given topic can be used in large and small group.
That is discussion. So you can impart the life skill by discussion. You want to add something? कोई example देना चाहते हैं?
Like debate and all. Group discussion.
Yes.
एक्चुअली मैम अगर ग्रुप डिस्कशन होगा तो बच्चे एक तो कम्युनिकेशन जो भी फियर है वो सामने आएगा और दूसरों की ओपिनियन जानेंगे कि लोग कि अलग अलग लोगों की ओपिनियन क्या है और शायद उससे हम कहते हैं ना कि अगर हम किस दूसरे की ओपिनियन जानते हैं तो कुछ उससे हम लर्न करते हैं तो आई थिंक कि डिस्कशन से
Next group. Debating. Great. Yeah.
A discussion involving two opposition parties with each group expressing opinions or views about a given topic or subject. Because we are expressing our views in favor or against the topic. Right, it play an important role in taking decision. What is wrong?
No,
what will be
this is
right.
not about decision. Debate is not about decision. Critical thinking, because logic should be there, reasoning should be there, effective communication skill. Okay? Yeah. Analysis also, analytical skills. Very nice. Sir, please give it to the next group.
Role play.
The third one is role play. Short drama episodes are stimulation in which participants experience how a person feels in a simple real life situation. Similarly, real life situation. It means that we should give the role play to act for the students that so that they can analyze the role about what they are, who they are, how they have achieved the position as role of someone. Yes ma'am, on 15th August 26th January we are giving the opportunities to the students to act like the freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Sarojini Naidu, Abdul Kalam. We are giving these role models to act like and slogans, children were speaking their slogans that what are the slogans for them. Few days before we have celebrated that Chandrasekhar Azad Jayanti in our school and the pre-primary kids had given the slogans for them and acted like them. That what has happened in his life, how he has risen and how he have fighted for the freedom of India. So, ma'am, that communication, speaking, fearless will go from that if people will act, the child will act like a role model, they will overcome through their fearless that they are not going to the mics and not speaking in the public place, but now they can speak, they can search, they can find out the things about the people, about the role which he or she is going to play. So critical thinking is also there, communication is there, creativity, they are just doing the makeup for it.
Next is brainstorming. I think 5 years back we had a training. Have you ever heard to become senior college? Yes. That is, he talks about the habits of highly successful people. क्या क्या चीज में आप काम करोगे तो ये भी सक्सेसफुल होगा, ठीक है? उसमें एक चीज बहुत अच्छा से कवर करता है बिफोर ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग। स्टार्ट माइंड में स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, ब्रेनस्टॉर्म करने से इतना आइडिया आता है ना जो आप
Brainstorm, free expression of idea about participants on a given issue or question, due to which increase the knowledge and create a new question from brainstorm.
Anyone to add? Anyone to add?
Basically, brainstorm is the type of question which is related to the conceptual of the same chapter or same subject.
Brainstorm can even be for options, for solutions. Yeah, next is storytelling. Storytelling is a great tool for imparting the right skills.
A storytelling, telling of narrative with particular themes based on actual events. Actually, a storytelling, we enhance our knowledge about anyone. Develop presentation skill.
Does it help effective communication? A storyteller, yes. जब आप स्टोरी बोलते हो तब भूले भी नहीं और उसके अंदर लाइफ स्किल भी एकदम बहुत अच्छा से बच्चा तक पहुंचा। जितना भी आप देखो वो क्या पंचतंत्र पंचतंत्र की कहानियाँ even without contribution even if go to the other moral stories, great stories with a great message and which does to inspire.
Develop a creativity of mind of the student.
और जितना भी बड़ा बड़ा है ना जो बड़ा बड़ा मतलब सोशल रिवॉल्यूशन लाए हैं they never advise people. They will tell a story and then through the story they will pass their message. अब जिसका भी बात सोचोगे कुछ एक स्टोरी के थ्रू वो अपना मैसेज को पहुंचाएंगे। So storytelling is a great tool of achieving learning process and also a tool for imparting the life skills. Next, drama.
Songs and dance. Musical composition on topical issues and themes. Means we can give a student some topics, some issues, some situation to create any songs and perform and write some lines about that particular topic, and children can enjoy, can compose using that line some songs and learn something from that. Using these kinds of activity, we can enhance the interpersonal relationship between the students, communication skill also, creativity also.
Thank you. Next. Can anyone tell about case studies?
Drama. Composition in verse or prose intended to portray life of character or tale. A story usually involving conflicts and emotions through action and dialogue.
Have you ever seen Schindler's List? देखने के बाद आप थोड़ी ना स्टोरी मैसेज इतना अच्छा से कन्वे हो जाता है when you see a good drama उसके मैसेज का हर एक पार्ट आपके हार्ट तक पहुंचता है। So if you want to sensitize the society, if you have to sensitize the group, drama is again a great tool. It can do a magic. When you see a good drama or you can see a good film, that will give you some message, some moral, and that is what you will never forget in your life. Okay, thank you. Then pass it for the case studies. Yeah.
case studies, true or imaginary story which describes a problem, a situation, or a character. May also be a dilemma in which the participants should come up with opinions on how they would resolve the conflict. Critical skill, reasoning skill, and thinking skill.
Sometimes creativity also, thinking, empathy.
Yes.
Social skills, yes. Next is miming, another thing. एक शब्द में उनके भी मैसेज पास करना और इतना अच्छे से पास करना कि उनके साथ आप होंगे, उनके साथ
Miming, acting without words, by use of gestures, signs, physical movements, and facial expression. These are having the ancient techniques of the humans when language was not involved. People used such signs and such gestures to convey some message among themselves.
So whole idea is complicated fashion, creates poetry and recitals. Yeah, some other group, poetry and recitals. Anyone? With your voice, with your tone, with your facial expression, with the words to convey a message in a short form, which is so powerful that you will never find yes.
Related to this, I can give the example of Lord Alfred Tennyson's words. Her arms across her breast she laid, she was more fair than words can say. I mean to say in Hindi, दोनों बाहें रख उरोज पर वह अपनी छिपा रही थी. दोनों बाहें रख उरोज पर वह अपनी छिपा रही थी. शब्द नहीं कह सकता वह, बाला कितनी सुंदर थी, बाला कितनी सुंदर थी, बाला कितनी सुंदर.
So, restriction, all together makes a poetry, and when it is recited nicely, that becomes a very powerful tool to instill life. Next part of the station is very interesting. You all have got different stories, but I will tell one story to you according to the group number. So group number 1 is going to be the story to contact. Group number 2 is first step. Group number 3 copies for service. Group number 4 a rabbit and a elephant. Group number 5 like a king and 3 white men. Group number 6 onions in the below. Group number 7 cats and roosters. Group number 8 both the teenagers. Group number 9 dogs and cars. उसके बाद ये आप कर लो इसके लिए 15-20 मिनट का हो जाएगा. उसके बाद ये आप लिखिए the whole group can come here and make characters and they The whole group can come here. The whole group can come. You will tell about your story. You will tell about the character and what life skill is depicted. स्टोरी अच्छा से बोलना है, सब लोग समझ पाए, ठीक है? आ जाइए प्लीज, ग्रुप 9.
This is the obstacle in our path. Basically ये जो कहानी स्टोरी है, बेसिकली ये स्टोरी है, ये ऑब्स्टेकल के रिगार्डिंग है, जहाँ पर जो किंग है उन्होंने एक टेस्ट लिया और वहाँ पे एक बोल्डर को रख दिया। बोल्डर के नीचे में बहुत बड़ा स्टोन था जिसको हटाना था। और इस केस में क्या हुआ कि जो वेलियस पर्सन थे या जो बहुत बड़े ऑफिसर्स थे वो बस देख के चले गए, कह रहे इसको हटाना ही है, अपने काम करनी है। बट उस जगह पे एक अनदर पर्सन आया जो कि वेजिटेबल सेलर था और वो आकर अपनी मेहनत से इस स्टोन को हटाया। उसने क्या पाया कि किंग ने एक तरह का एग्जाम लिया था जिसमें उस स्टोन के नीचे में एक पर्स था जिसमें गोल्ड कॉइन्स थे। और यहाँ पर ये बताता है कि इस स्टोरी से ये पता लगता है कि आपके ऑब्स्टेकल कितने भी बड़े हो, आपको ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मिस नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि आप नहीं जानते हो कि उस ऑब्स्टेकल को हटाने में मेहनत जो लगता है उसके ऑन बिहाफ आपको क्या मिलेगा, क्या बेनिफिट्स होंगे, क्या प्रॉफिट होंगे, जो कि आपके फ्यूचर के लिए बहुत ही फायदेमंद हो, फ्रूटफुल हो।
Why not? Why not? It shows how creative you are. और बच्चे के लेवल में जब आप जाइए ना तब आप परफॉर्मर हो। आपका परफॉर्मेंस ऐसा होना चाहिए कि बच्चे आपके से नजर ही ना आए। उसके लिए चोकर करना है तो बच्चों कोई बात। Okay, very nice. What is the character?
I am the king.
Ma'am, actually, what particularly we are going to analyze from this story, that it is a blatant intersection against what conducive measures we have to take on day-to-day life. Whatever the conducive measures we take, it not depends on, it depends on our fruitful things and fruitful bearing. That is not officially or unofficially chastened up. Some things scheme off and some things rather scheme us off. And this story is about the a king who is testing his own people with certain kind of examples. And in this example, he is putting across the boulder that is laid down behind his burden, and he is just taking about the people who is passing the exams or not. In day-to-day life, we do many kinds of things which we think this is essential or not. But many things put a deep impact on our society. And as a teacher, is telling that whatever things we do, it put a deep impact and create a fruitful society. Thank you all.
The most important I think social skills. Social skills क्योंकि ये जो स्टोरी है, अगर हम लाइफ से सोशल स्किल्स से जोड़ेंगे तो हम लोग हमेशा क्या करते हैं कि जब भी रोड कभी क्रॉस करते हैं, कहीं आते हैं, कहीं जाते हैं, तो हम लोग ब्लॉक्स ऑफ चीज देखते हैं। जैसे एक्सीडेंट हो गया, ठीक है, तो एक्सीडेंट हो गया तो हमारा क्या है, भाई एक्सीडेंट हो गया, छोड़ो हमारा थोड़ी है, हम क्या करेंगे, जाने दो। लेकिन अगर हम ये कर सकते हैं कि वहाँ रुक के, चाहे वो कोई भी हो, एक कॉल हो जाए, हम उसकी हेल्प करते हैं, मे बी किसी एक की जान बचाना लाखों में एक बात है। तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज जो इस कहानी में है, क्योंकि वहाँ पे बहुत लोग आए, बहुत लोग चले गए, लेकिन वहाँ पे एक फार्मर था जो वो आया और उसने उसका ऑप्शन खोजा कि आखिर इससे बाहर कैसे निकले, उस रास्ते को कैसे हटाया जाए। तो उसने एक चीज लगाया, उसने सबसे पहले बहुत लोग, कितने लोग थे, करोड़पति लोग आए, सबको क्या नहीं कर सकते थे सब, लेकिन एक फार्मर आया और उसने अपने रास्ते को हटाने के लिए उस कंकर को हटाया खुद से, ना किसी के हेल्प से। और ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज जो हम सीख सकते हैं। थैंक यू मैम। And even with animals also.
Okay, thank you. Group number 8, please come with your story.
The story is Know the Cleaning Lady. इस स्टोरी में एक क्वेश्चनरी, लिस्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चनरी स्टूडेंट्स को दिया गया है और जिसमें क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना है। तो एक स्टूडेंट जो बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्शियस है वो आंसर देता है थ्रू द क्वेश्चन until read the last one. What is the first name of the women who cleans at your floor in the school? उस क्वेश्चन में फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन को ये डिफरेंट, उस क्वेश्चनरी से उसको एक क्वेश्चन बहुत अजीब लगता है। उसके लिए वो लगता है कि ये तो जोक है कि हमारे फ्लोर पे जो सफाई करता है या जो फ्लोर पर क्लीनिंग करता है उसको कौन है, क्या नाम है उसका। ये क्वेश्चन उसके लिए बहुत अजीब होता है क्योंकि वो डेली देखते हैं, कई सालों से देख रहे हैं उसको, लेकिन कभी उस पर उसका ध्यान जाता नहीं है। तो मैं इस स्टोरी से समझती हूँ, मुझे लगता है कि हम लोग डेली कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं जिनको हम अपनी लाइफ में इग्नोर करते हैं, देखते नहीं हैं और हम लोग को वैल्यू नहीं होता है, हम वैल्यू नहीं करते। तो इस स्टोरी से मुझे इसमें ये दिया हुआ है कि अगर टीचर बोलता है all are significant, they deserve your attention and care, even if all you do is smile and say hello. He never forget that lesson. He also learned her name was Suman. उस दिन हम इस स्टोरी से ये होता है कि सुमन Yes, social, emotion, और critical thinking Our story is tit for tat, and the character of our